Big love in the building. Make sure I get that motherfucking lover's patience. Let me tell you one thing though. Yeah, Rose. I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation. Make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fade away on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes up on my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.
We're back. Well, they're back.
Yeah, I've been gone for like 6 weeks.
They had a spray MCL.
I was being a husband.
I got it. Mr. had 2 weeks off for a retwist.
Zig, why you look so stressed out, bro? I'm ignoring this bitch ass nigga.
Oh, nah, man, I'm actually not stressed out at all. It's just rats and shit in New York.
Yo, I went to the Nets and Knicks game. Like,
yeah, I seen that.
Night, bro.
They was outside.
Yeah, them niggas outside, bro.
Yeah. Outside the garden?
Nah.
Outside. I was outside the garden. Outside the garden probably have way more than outside of Barclays.
Yeah, they're not in the cut though. They just walking with niggas.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, they was like my brother. We was walking down the street and then shit was just in the middle of the sidewalk, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this was the picture, Don. This is the drawing when you actually take the picture.
Oh yeah, it was that game.
Yeah.
And I hate to do it to a black couple and shit, but I don't take pictures for people, bro.
Yo, so for context, Mr. went to the game. He told us that, like, you know how as general human beings are, somebody said, "Hey, do you mind taking a picture for me?" I don't think I've ever in my life heard somebody or seen somebody say no.
I said, "Nah, I'm good." The nigga and his girl was like, "Wow, that's crazy," and I just walked away.
It's crazy, but like knowing you, I know you meant that shit with all your heart.
I meant bro. The Knicks just lost by like 22 points or some shit too. Like, why the fuck am I even happy and want to talk to you? Mind you, they didn't even lose yet.
It was definitely more than that too. I remember.
Yeah, like we was gonna spank.
You had a jersey on?
No.
No word.
I don't support that much, bro.
I respect it. What you call it?
Of all time.
How y'all niggas been though, man? I'm saying we had the week off last week. You know what I'm saying? They said you've been up out of here for a little bit. How's everybody week going?
Man.
That was a button?
Oh, that was my phone.
Oh. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah, I didn't know where that was going with, like. But yeah, as far as me, like, I've been chilling, bro. I started a new job today.
Hey.
Yeah, a better situation, I guess. For myself as of right now is a better situation. So, yeah.
Just a countdown till you quit, my brother.
Yeah, basically, until I find something that's even better for my life. And I started cooking recently, too. Like, I've been in the kitchen chefing it up for real, like on some real shit. First meal I ever made.
I think I made Dorito toast.
Nigga trying to disrespect me like I ain't. Like I can't have a cook off right now. Like
I would watch that.
Shawn versus Mr.
Yeah,
that's probably the most entertaining shit we could produce.
Yo, we could probably actually do some bullshit like that. There's this fire show on Netflix called Drink Masters, where they like it's like Chopped, but with drinks. But they give you like, man, bullshit. Like they might give you a fruit, give everybody like a different fruit, and be like, this fruit got to be like the star of your cocktail, like type shit. But it's fire though.
We could revamp it though. I could teach one of y'all. I could teach both of y'all the same skill, and y'all both gotta make a meal using that skill.
Did y'all see the video that Mike put on his Instagram? The nigga with the ravioli? Wait, y'all didn't see it?
I didn't see the whole thing.
I saw it.
You with the ravioli with the cinnamon?
He started washing it off.
That video old though.
Yeah. Oh, that's old. See, I don't be on TikTok at all. I hate TikTok.
Yeah. So
the actual video is mad old.
What happened?
I seen that much.
I didn't see the whole thing.
So the nigga took the canned ravioli Chef
Boyardee,
and then like
he strained it, like got rid of all the sauce. Yeah. Put the raviolis in the air fryer. Wait, hold on. But wait, no, hold on. He strained it. As the ravioli is, strained, he takes water, washes, rinses the whole shit off, so it's just butt naked, and then you continue.
Then he put the ravioli inside the air fryer, got a little
crispy,
and then put cinnamon and sugar on it and then threw milk in there and ate it as cereal.
Yeah.
So that nigga ate pasta and beef breakfast cereal.
Beef with the milk for breakfast is crazy. That's so crazy.
I'm trying to think of like what's you know how niggas had the beef and broccolis? Damn, what's the sneaker, bro? Beef and yeah. I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm just. I don't know no names of no shoes.
Ravioli cereal is crazy.
Yeah.
Old school for real, gang.
I'm trying.
Call them swamps before?
I don't even know what them shits. I don't even know what they look like. You could
Remember that, right?
you could put them shits right. I don't. You could put any Jordan in front of me. I wouldn't know the numbers to any Jordans at all.
The only ones I know is the 1 and the 13. Everything else I don't know.
And I have the whole like Jordan book too. I just never gave a fuck. Like, to be honest with you.
But it's never that serious.
I wore my 11s to work today. That's how much I don't care about sneakers anymore.
I've never even owned a pair of Jordans in my whole entire life.
So I bought my first pair of ones when TJ was born.
Yeah, don't you wear like a 14 or some shit?
Hey.
My fault, bro. I'm just saying.
But yeah, I got ones for his first birthday because he was turning 1. That was my first.
Yeah, that's tough. I always said like my first, like, I haven't bought myself nothing in a long time. Well, I bought some cocaine a couple weeks ago. But besides that, besides that,
the drugs, guys.
Besides that little gift to myself, I haven't bought nothing. Yeah, important for myself. I told myself the next thing I buy will be some sneakers, like some ill shit.
Nice sneakers.
I bought myself
some nice sneakers.
I bought myself some White Castle yesterday. Treated myself.
So we're not going to the White Castle with you again, bro. We're not doing it.
Sponsor us, please. All right, so look,
my square shit burgers is crazy.
So I went outside to get my White Castle, and then a nigga hopped out the truck and shot me, right? But he didn't shoot me with a gun. He shot me with his mixtape because he handed it to me when he handed me my food.
You gotta advertise by any means.
Yo, so
it was a CD?
Nah, it was
a
remember the party flyers? Remember the old school party flyers when niggas is having street teams?
Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah.
It's bad because as a DoorDashing rapper, I should probably start doing that. Like, but see, I'm actually nice though, so like,
you are.
So it don't even matter. Like, it's just about who listens to it. Like, niggas.
Whenever people hear me music, I listen to it.
Yo, turn on the Bluetooth. I'm trying to connect Bert. Bert, just hold on. We're trying to get you connected. You know, only me and Shawn are going to be able to hear you.
But
All right, you connected.
Alright.
Fellas, say what's up to Bert. He can hear you.
Bro, what up, though?
You're in the game.
What
EA
up?
Sports.
What up? What up? What's good, my guys? What's up?
Yeah, so man, we gave Shawn his mixtape via street team flyer
With the QR code.
With the QR code via DoorDash, and we turned on his music on the big screen, and
I like one of the songs.
Well,
overall
from what I heard, there's some niggas who shouldn't be making music at all. He not one of those niggas. He not one of the niggas who like should never touch a mic ever again.
Like, get better and shit. Like, he wasn't like
yeah, he got like a
he got his own little vibe to him, I guess you could say.
It's not my vibe.
Nah, he got his own
I'm
little.
really not even shitting on him, but because he had over 100,000 views and shit. Like, it was something for somebody, but it wasn't for
He one of them niggas who like probably couldn't do it all solely based on his music. Like, he would need like the image with the girls with the diamonds. That's what I'm saying. That's why it kind of I mean he got bad bitches than I would say ever have, but that would be a lie. But like, if I was to make a music video right now, I'd definitely shitting on all my bitches for sure.
You say you shitting on your bitches?
Well, I would, but
Very Dubai.
yeah, no, I wouldn't actually shit out. I actually wouldn't shit no bitches, to be honest with you. To really be honest.
Shit, love in the building.
But nah, what is it? Margie Kim? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. You know, at the end of the day, it's something somewhere for somebody.
Yeah, keep doing your thing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I fucked with it. The second song.
Yeah, the first song, Lit, wasn't that. But the Party in the Hills joint, I think that was the name of it, right? That one had some good, had a good vibe to it.
This free promo was wonderful.
It had a cookout vibe to it. But that's enough of that. Because, you know, well, one thing I saw this tweet this week, and actually it was last week, but me last week, so I want to hold on to it.
Yo, who is downstairs like making my feet vibrate like that?
It's the homies.
Shout out to them.
So this lady broke up with her husband, or not her broke up. She divorced her husband.
I saw this
because you saw it with the 3 kids. Mm-hmm. So my biggest thing is this. Because
finish telling what actually happened.
Right, so here's the way it happened. She put a tweet out, my marriage is beautiful, full of love, etc., etc. I can't, but this one, not this one lie. I can't forgive. I filed for divorce. I found out he has 3 grown-up girls. Never told me he was married and divorced. Yes, he's divorced, but still doesn't change anything. I'm married, a single, loving husband. I won't settle for less. I love him so much. Appreciate all the love he showed me. You showed me a different version of love. I appreciate it, but I can't settle for a tiny lie. I can't forget. I won't forgive. I don't owe any explanation. Don't ever lie about your age for any reason.
That's not a tiny lie.
It's not a tiny lie. I want to know how this nigga hit 3 adult children. For as long, how long did the courting process take? And to the point,
how long were they adults? Did they just turn adults, or if they've been adults, it's easy to hide that.
That's true. I didn't think of it that way. Like if they 25 or 30 or something like that. But
I don't talk to my parents every day.
They seem relatively young by this picture here, which I think is going to make a wonderful episode cover.
That's the couple. How old is he?
He's black, so
he could be 50.
So realistically, them kids anywhere between
our age and older.
13 and
nah. Them kids probably anywhere between like 17 and 28, probably. I would assume.
I just it's like were you from her perspective, and we can look at it from both ways. From his perspective, I can't see a reason.
He was just so disappointed in Reg just now.
Give me the yams.
Oh man!
Like how do you hide that, and how is that something that you can allow to be hidden from you?
How do you hide it? It also depends on how much of their lives he was in. Like, is it one woman and he was with her and then he wasn't really around? Because when you're not around, it's easy for kids to not act like you're around. Like, if they ain't calling you and shit like that, whatever, you know, they not really in the picture. But I feel like if you had kids, they just gonna do shit like pop up at your house and do their laundry.
Yeah, pop up at your house, do their laundry, call you out the blue some way,
like
accidentally get something mailed to your crib, like call you and you didn't know that, like you unprepared for it, like
you don't say I love you to your kids on the phone,
like little stuff like that.
I just don't know. And how long was they married for?
They had just got married.
I'm about to say they had just. So
that's what makes me feel.
He couldn't have been in their life that much because they wasn't at the wedding.
And it almost makes me feel like let's say for example their parents they're estranged from their parents. So it's like it's on some shit where like, yo, they don't fuck with their dad at all. That's not their father as far as they're concerned, etc., and like he's not a part of their life. Like
that's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't claim him as their father. Is that like what would y'all do in that situation? Like if finding this out, being the person to find this out, not being the man. So let's remove being the man, just being the person to find it out. Is that divorce worthy for you?
Yeah. Because that's not, like, I know you as a person that you're not. I mean, you feel me? Like, if you got 3 whole kids, like.
But you just said till death do us part. Like, these vows are very, very new.
That shit don't matter.
It don't matter, bro. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But this is why at some point that, like, and I can understand, like, all of those things were made under the guise of a lie. So, you know, it's like, all right, well,
I ain't gonna lie.
On your side, I'm reneged on mine. But
people also do quit way too early. I definitely, that's one thing.
Like she says at one point
early
in
in
the post, it's like I'm never going to.
Yeah, she said I'm never gonna find the one who's gonna love me as much as you love me. Basically, like this version of love is the best version of love I've ever experienced, and I'm still in love with you. But this one lie is big enough to make me not want to be with you.
That would make her lose her trust in him, though.
Because
his mom told her.
Wow, that's how she. Found
That's
out.
not all that surprising though, because like women will tell women other shit.
And they was married for 9 months.
9 months. See, the thing about it's like
that's too far at that point. Bro.
It's like the court of law. It don't even become about the lie. It becomes about the possibility of everything being a lie.
Moving on, I don't think I want anybody else just gonna love you from a distance. Like saying all of this doesn't like it just.
And then
why is this on the internet?
I'm about to say, look, this is the thing. This is one thing. One of the biggest lessons I ever learned, bro.
It's on the internet because it's fake.
Do not shit. It could very well be fake. But do not. Like, you can't publicly ridicule people for shit that you are going to forgive them for, that you might forgive them for, because other people won't forgive people for shit that you will forgive them for.
That's like your family. That's like your family finding out somebody did you a certain way. Like, you can forgive them all you want, but your folks, they're never going to forget that. They're never going to allow them the opportunity to hurt.
Yeah, it's like telling all the homies that your girl cheated on you. And it's like, all right. I mean, I'd probably tell my homies my girl cheated on me anyway, just because the type of nigga I am.
But then you come back to them like 2 months later. It's like, hey, I'm getting back to so and so. They're like, hey, my nigga.
I don't know if you should.
Yeah,
do that,
you shouldn't. But then, but it's like you already came to peace with the shit, and now other motherfuckers gonna start judging them based off the shit they did. That's why it's just better like to deal with certain things in private. Yeah. Because sometimes there's no explanation.
Yeah, I'm a big advocate for that though. Like as far as like not telling my friends certain things, like I might be like, "All right, my girl blowing my shit or this and that," but I'm not gonna give you the ins and outs of everything because it's like I know we're gonna get over this. So I'm not about to let you know like my girl said this to me, like something crazy when she like while she's angry. You gonna look at her like oh nah, she don't respect you or some shit. Like nah, she was just mad in the moment. Cause like it should be happening. We all human.
Your friends see the way that somebody may deal with you and be like, yo, why you taking this? Da da da. And it's like, all right, hold on. This could just be how we interact. You don't know. You never know anything. You never know. That's why you shouldn't really cast judgment on anybody's circumstance because you don't know where they come from and you don't understand their journey. But it's kind of hard, as friends or just as human beings to not have. To just to know certain things or to see certain things happen to people that you consider like close friends or loved ones, and then it'd be like, I mean, yeah, that's cool. Whatever is for you. Like I just have to say, if you like it, I love it. At the end of the day, what's for you is for you. I'm going to support you no matter what. So if this is who you want to be with, this is who you want to be with. Who am I to? This will make you happy. How can I call myself your friend? At the end of the day, you telling me what makes you happy, like.
But do it make them happy, or do it just make them comfortable?
If you telling me as a man something makes you happy, what else do I have to go off of but your word? If you say to me like, yo, I'm just comfortable right now, like who am I to say like anything other than that? Yeah. You can admit, if you admit the fact that yo, this just where I'm comfortable at, then I can say something like, yo, bro, this, that, and the third. But if you like, yo, if I'm like, yo, I don't think she's the best for you, yo, she's who makes me happy, then what else? What do I follow that with?
I don't think nobody's capable. Well, not capable of, or they're not in their right mind to like tell somebody that somebody's not right for them. Like I don't think that's like somebody should do that shit because you don't know the ins and outs of people's relationship. So I don't think like other people like you could tell like even if like you telling your best friend everything. It's still some things like you're just not going to say.
They got to see it for themselves.
Exactly.
Like you could take it as far as like, and this is a trigger warning one time, like for like abuse victims, anybody who's involved in domestic violence. Like
trigger warning.
We not speaking for you.
Trigger warning.
But you can't speak for those people. You can't tell somebody who's in that situation that yo, I'm gonna get you out of this. I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. Like you get involved in somebody else's situation, they'll blame you for it. The situation go left in a way where if you would have just minded your business, and that's the kind of the fine line where it happens with things like that because you could very much so know somebody's in an abusive situation and try to help them. And
there's only one way to help them, though.
You about to say some bullshit?
You gotta kill the person.
I know he was going there. In my mind,
that's the absolute wrong thing to do.
Yeah, because it ain't worth it. Sometimes
it's the wrong thing to do. But
sometimes
that's really like the only. That's the only way you you can do anything about it.
That's the most ignorant shit I ever heard in my life.
My man, it's Shawn.
What else? What else can you do about it other than that?
This is what you can do.
Call the police.
No.
You could.
What's that gonna do, bro?
No, this is what you do. You have to give people the power.
The police don't do anything.
You have to psychologically make people feel as if they have like the power. So at the end of the day, you're not gonna stop somebody from being in a situation or doing something. But that don't mean you can't be a friend. But even as being a friend, you can still very well know that whatever you're quote unquote, I won't even say advising people because advice is all based on what you've been through. But
some people give advice that they won't even do themselves.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I mean, that's also a bit of, I think sometimes there's ego that comes with advice. But I think people need to spend more time of realizing that somebody might not take everything that you say, but it doesn't mean that you shouldn't say it. Because at the end of the day,
that's right.
It like so
something you say could
somebody could be in an abusive relationship, and I know that me telling you it's like, hey, listen, based on the fact that I know you a certain way and I know what your relationship is like to a certain extent, look, based on where you want to get in your life and what's given to you, boom. That's why you got to ask people questions. You ask people questions and have them answer it and have them listen to themselves answer it. And then based on what they're answering themselves, you can then tell them, well, you're like, well, where do you want to get in your life? Well, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that. Well, what type of partner do you want in your life? Well, I want this and I want that and I want that. Yeah, but the more a
lot of people don't do that.
I mean, the more and more you walk somebody into that space, right? You can play the game. It's like, okay.
Yeah, like you can consistently, like you can ask somebody two different questions that lead to the same exact thing that are two different answers, and then based on the things that they say, you can then be like, all right, well, that's in direct misalignment with the situation that you're in. So if this is where you really say you want to be, then
this not for you.
Then this not for you.
Here's an example, right?
Now you can choose to still be in this place that's not for you, but just know if you're gonna be there, you ain't gonna get to where you say you want to get to. So then you have to wonder, do you really want to get to where you say you want to get to, or is that just
everybody?
What was you about to say, Shay?
No, I was literally gonna say, like, if it's like, okay, do you like asking somebody the same question, but that asking somebody a question that has two different questions that can lead them to the same path. It's like, okay, do you believe in having a healthy relationship? Yes. Do you want a healthy partner for yourself? Yes.
What is healthy to you?
Exactly. What is healthy
Yeah.
to you? And they give you description. It's like, okay, do you feel like so-and-so is this type of partner? And
well,
or do you not even asking, making it about them? Do you feel like that's something you get already in your everyday life? And now it's
I think so, because like and then they start to like try to trick themselves into an answer, and it's like
that's what I was saying. You gotta answer truthfully.
Yeah, but I mean, but you can still like.
What he was saying is like you can guide them towards understand. Like he was saying, you have to trick them. You have to get them to psychologically understand that they have the power to that situation.
Yeah,
but it takes having that real conversation with that person,
and it takes a lot. It takes more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of
well, sometimes not even. It takes a desire for somebody to change. Like,
yeah, but I'm saying there's nothing you can do about that.
That's a lie, though. You can inspire the thought. Once you inspire the thought, then it's up to somebody else to run with that thought.
Man, hold on.
Yeah, but if they don't act on the thought,
you have to perform inception.
Because, bro,
no, people know when they getting treated wrong, and like they know better like than to allow that to keep happening to them. People know.
Yeah.
So, but do they believe but sometimes it's taking a step back and you have to have enough confidence in yourself and enough knowledge about yourself to know that you're worthy of better. You have to feel like you deserve better than what you're getting.
And needing and wanting better doesn't necessarily mean that you're being treated wrong. And that's what, like, people get into relationships and shit, and they be like, okay, I met this person, and I'm like, and I'm happy. Like, I think they make me happy. But then, like, they meet somebody else. Like, there's no problem in their relationship. Then they meet somebody else who strikes a different chord. And then they be like, damn, like, this person strikes. So they can decide, yo, there's things that this person brings out of me that this person don't bring out of me. And now I'm confused because I think I'm happy in my relationship and there's no problems with it. But I didn't know that I could feel this certain type of way. So then people be like, oh, well, I'm going to stay because I'm loyal to my relationship, or I'm going to stay because, because I'm scared to go out on a limb and blah, blah, blah. That's why I say my biggest fear is having a girlfriend, or my biggest fear is having a wife and meeting the love of my life. That's why I say, because me, nigga, I'm leaving. Like, I'm leaving.
I didn't want to tell you that.
Tasha, please. I just buried the love of my life.
Yeah. bro, but it's fucked up though. But the reason I think like that is because I almost died before. Like, so like life is so fragile. It's so like so. It's like, but that's kind of unfair though. It's kind of unfair because anybody knows at any point, like you could fuck around and leave them for better. I mean, there does come to a certain point where you have to choose. Like, okay, like I'm going to choose to build my life with a certain person. There becomes a balance, but who knows where that balance ever becomes?
Would you, knowing that you would be that person, would you like so we're parents, right? And we always like, and I'm talking directly to you.
Yeah,
it's just me and you on this podcast, parents, right?
Damn right.
So like, and this is something where it's just like I had something I have to think about too when I go about and doing whatever's up. Like, would you encourage your child to do the same exact thing?
Nah.
And that's where it's like, damn, am I a hypocrite? Would you feel that? Do you feel that way?
No. I've just come to realize that people are kind of wired different ways, and I'm wired a certain way based on the way like I've grown up, not from what I saw from other people, but based on the way like I grew up such a loner that I realized there's certain shit that I do that's like, bro, like that's not like you wouldn't advise other people to do that, but either it works for me or I think it works for me.
Like life experiences taught me that like, and this is just something I'm trying to grow out of, that life experiences taught me that people who are close to me are expendable. And that sounds crazy, but
it's a fact.
Life has taught me just based on, and this is something where I had to look at who I was allowing myself to make feel that way.
Yeah. And
it's why I'm trying to change it. But the people who were that close to me treated me that way. So like and this is family I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So it's like when you look at them situations, it's like, damn, like the people who closest to you, like at the drop of a hat, it could just be like, I don't fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
Like it do a lot to you up here where it's just like building a connection with somebody. Like I can be in a relationship with somebody and we can not be cool and I can just turn that shit off. Like we was never cool. And like it makes people feel like you you never they never met.
Yeah.
And when somebody says that to you, it's like, and I just look at them, it's like, nah, but we not that. No
yeah, it's
like,
not.
So
exactly.
Why is it that? But like people don't. That everybody's not like that. Everybody can't. Just yesterday when we was together, you loved me and this that, and the third, and today we're not together, so you don't. And it's just like, I mean, I didn't stop loving you. But
it's not that I don't love you, but it's just that shit is like
it's not that no more. Feelings aren't at the forefront. So
yeah,
I'm not like that.
And but I mean, it's important, and they don't mean that something's right or wrong. But that's why I'm at a point where no matter who I met, there's no way I could seriously date somebody right now because I know that there's a chance that I can wake up and not feel like being around you no more. Or not even like around you, but I might not want to share. Like you can still be my friend, it's like that, but I might not want to share with you. I might not want to be that close with you. I might not want to share intimate relationships and experiences because I look at the world like eventually we're going to separate. Like something's going to cause us to separate. And I don't feel like dealing with the pain of that moment of us separating for whatever reason it is. So I'm just not even going to let you get close to me. Like,
but the way you look at things is like, You put your mind in that mindset where it's like
exactly
you making people as less valuable than they are.
Yeah, 100%. but that's also a fact because I know that there is relationships that I could have really fostered, I could have really like dug deep into it and like been like, okay, like damn, this is real. And that's why like, I do try to make sure like even my daughter, I make sure like she has a real relationship with my mom. Like that's why I make sure like my brothers and my sister, like those is my niggas. Like those are my real best friends. Like even though they young and fucking 21, 19, 20 and 21. But like I'm realizing like, oh shit, like there's a level of dissociation that I can't have with them. Like I'm not allowed to have with them. So it then opened me to the fact like, oh damn nigga, like yeah, I thought I wasn't a family man. Nah, nigga, I'm a family man. Like I was like, I really enjoy like being with y'all. Like
I don't want anybody else to have to experience, and I think it's natural as human beings to experience, whether it be the trauma or the negative things.
Yeah, for sure.
Through. We don't want that for anybody else. No. If we can stop it, especially whether it be for our children, for our younger siblings, for a younger cousin, for whoever it is, if I've gone through it and I can make it so you don't have to experience exactly what I experienced. Mm-hmm. And that's why I say to all my friends, like, joke hee about kids. I'm like, bro, really don't do this unless you really want to be with that person.
That's what I'll be saying.
Yeah.
I say that all the time because, like, day in, day out, and it's not to. You don't have to have beef. Yeah. With the other parent for it not to be a struggle.
Yeah.
It can still be something where it's like, it's not always going to be peachy keen every single day, and y'all not beefing. It's just like, yo, we don't agree on this, we don't agree on that. You want to have, like, doing this parenting thing, you want to do it with somebody who has the same views as you, who like wants the same things for their kids, who like all of that stuff. You really want to do it with that type of person, or be in a situation where you're with somebody who is 150% going to work with you, no matter what, and you guys are invested in each other no matter what, because now you're going to take that investment that you have in each other and invest in that child together.
And that's why that shit is so important for you to, like, I look at my daughter every day and I'll be like, damn. Like, in a good way, I'm like, yo, you such a beautiful little human being. Like, so I'm so wary about having another child because I'm like, yo, this experience is so emotional. Like, I go to work. I was at work today. I was really at work at the computer, like, kind of sad. I'm like, and I like my job. I'm at the computer kind of sad and just looking through pictures and shit. I'm walking around showing everybody pictures of my daughter and shit. I'm like, yo, like, because I just want to chill, cuddle with my daughter and watch a fucking movie. And I'm like, but this shit is like such an emotional experience. And I mean, her mother is dope. And like, we work together and shit is cool. But I'm like, it's super important because whether it be her or somebody else, whether decide to have a child or not have a child, or whatever the case is, like, yo, like, you're going to be in my life forever. I have to work with you forever. And that's why I'm choosing to do certain things by myself alone in the world. So I figure out exactly who I am. So I know exactly what kind of person I need for me to have that bond with. Because if not, you end up reacting to the shit that happens to you instead of choosing what happens to you. Like, and that shit is important.
Yo, do y'all feel like
you got your vape on you?
Nah.
Oh, what a guy, bro. Terrible, man.
Do y'all feel like y'all trust yourselves enough? Like, every bit of yourself?
I was just telling Anais that I was like, yo, like, I don't trust myself enough to, like, take care of a relationship.
As far as what?
So this is something I had to come to realize.
I could bet on myself.
I was just reading that on the topic. I wanted to get to that.
I could bet on myself, but trust myself?
I feel like I have what they call like imposter syndrome.
Yeah, bro, I know about imposter syndrome.
So like I can look at every single person. So
we're gonna teach you today, my brother.
Imposter syndrome. I'm gonna get the clinical definition for you.
Let me get a spray so I can make my pee yellow.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So by definition, right? Imposter syndrome. Come on, Google. Stop being weird. Imposter syndrome, also called perceived fraudulence, involves feelings of self-doubt and personal incompetence that persist despite your education, experience, and accomplishments. Right. So essentially, it's like, yo, let's take you, right? You're a football player. You grew up playing football. Like, it would be like you just being like, yo, do I even really know football? But even though you took this experience, you studied it, you watched the game, you loved the game, you played the game, you've done it since you were a child. You know what a cover two is. You know where this person's supposed to be at. And then when it's just like when it's time to get in that situation, and I made it very, very plain by making it about football. But you just like when it get time to perform in those situations, or you'd be like, yo, can I really do this?
It's like imagine you trying your hardest to do something and you knowing that you're very good at it and you get every single thing that you ask for, and it's like you worked your ass off to get to the league, and then you really get drafted first round, and then you go to the fucking facility first day, and on the depth chart, you're number one on the fucking depth chart, and then you walk out to the field, you're like, yo,
should I even be here? Like,
damn, do I even belong here?
I think that only happens when I run into somebody that is better than me.
And see, I've dealt with that. Like, so,
because that shit just makes me think like I got a lot more to learn. If somebody is better than me or something, then I have more to learn.
And what's crazy is like it's nothing. That's a great mindset to have. It's a very and I won't even say like it's a very positive mindset to have. And you know when you reach a certain point like so I didn't grow up necessarily having to study, right? I was one of those kids that understood things in class. So when life kind of when they started transitioning school to being about homework and less test taking and things of that nature, I went from being an all A student to like getting C's, sometimes D's, barely passing. Like getting a B was a struggle, and it would be like, yo, was I? And then I dealt with I had some personal issues with family and stuff like that kind of attributed to these things. But it was like I've literally had somebody tell me, yo, you're not as smart as you think you are. And mean that shit. Like, now mind you, Like, I've taken tests. I've gone into prep schools, like all these other things. Those are schools that you have to take tests to get into. I've been in this type of class, that type of class. But then at the end of the day, when to have somebody tell you, it's like, yo, you still not that. Like, that rings off in my head with everything that I do. So, like, when I go apply for new jobs, or I'm trying to, like I've been working to kind of put myself out there, like, as far as, like, create a business or do whatever. And every time I, like, if I do something, like, people support me, I do a good job, whatever have you, it still doesn't click here. It still doesn't click here that I'm good at what I do. People around me may believe that I'm this. That
Who's around me?
That I can do this or I can do that. But, like, I can look at, like, the people who I consider peers or whatever and be like, I'm nowhere near as good as this person. I'm nowhere near as good as that person. Like, did I get this spot just because of this? Am I like that? This is something that I struggle with today. Like, where it's just like, damn, like, am I good enough? You know what I mean?
That should go to self-comp, but that should highlight so much about how we're raised, the things that the things that our parents teach us, the way our parents be broken sometimes, and then you don't realize on the back end that you got certain shit, or like if you, like, so many kids grew up and it was never that good at sports or not that good at school or wasn't that fashionable and didn't think they was that attractive. So out of all those things, which could not be real things, because sports don't fucking matter unless it matters to you. Grades matter, they matter, but it doesn't quantify intelligence. Being fashionable doesn't fucking matter, because you can wake up one day and choose to be fashionable if you really want to. Like, you might not be the fashion god of the world, but you can choose to be fashionable. And most people in this world aren't butt-ass ugly, so they're going to be attracted to somebody. But all those things, you like growing up and being in high school and all whatever, that type of shit can trigger you to small ways to make you think that you're not good enough, when really, you're better than good enough. You just were never reassured of those things. So when you start getting opportunities based on your natural being that nigga, you'll be like, well, I've never really achieved much in my life, so I don't know if I'm, like, worthy of this thing. Like, it's like you get into a good relationship and you fucking, and so people self-sabotage all the time. All the time.
I was gonna say, like, a lot of people, like, even though I don't go, well, I think therapy will help people with that, because I struggle with that shit as well. And I think that you need clarity in your life at some point. I don't think enough people get clarity in their life or just reassurance, because they self-doubt all the time, or self-sabotage, as Zig said. They try to self-destruct before they fail. Like, people would rather self-destruct before they fail.
That's how I treat relationships, literally. And I'm not even like I've never been this huge relationship person, but I just know, like, the one serious relationship I was in, like, I was the one who fucked it up. So because of that, I was like, all right, you're probably too broken to be in a real sustainable relationship for the course of your life. So start acting like that. Like start acting like that. That's why I'd be like, could you have an open relationship? I probably couldn't have an open relationship. But you know what? If I tell myself I could enough, then I could probably work some arrangement out. I could probably make it seem as if this is something that I want in my life, when really it's like, nah, nigga, this kind of just based on your brokenness.
I was kind of telling my lady, like, before her, like, I was like, the way I would deal with women would be just like, I treat them as like you're replaceable, so I don't care how you feel. Like, I'm going to fuck you. Once I fuck you, it's not like you lose value to me, but it's like I kind of got what I wanted, so I really don't care. Not that you really lose value, but bro, I don't care. Like, and looking back on that shit, is like, damn, it's fucked up, because I used to fuck with some decent women.
Imagine how many people you just kind of
like
exactly.
It's women who still, like, cool with me to this day that I treated wrong just on the fact that I didn't take them serious, and they showed me nothing but love.
Yeah,
like they didn't do me any wrong, but I did them wrong off of, like, me just being me.
Yeah, and I learned that I'm not good at holding the weight of somebody being hurt because of me. And I was like, you know what? And I was like, yo, I never want to feel like this ever again. I never want to feel like this ever again, because at any point, somebody can then, those feelings can be re-triggered and shit like that. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to feel like this ever again. So I'm going to make it to where I don't have to feel like this ever again.
And while I was living like that, bro, I used to, like, I never really got hurt doing anything, because
I ain't been hurt. I ain't been hurt in a minute.
For real, like,
I ain't been hurt in a minute.
I've been hurt one time, bro. Probably once or twice ever.
I
Other than that, bro, nah. I'm not. I wouldn't allow myself to like get hurt, bro.
I don't even think a woman's ever like really hurt me for real. Well, I mean, my high school girlfriend, I guess.
I have
twice.
that shit made me a better person.
Twice.
But
Said made you a better person?
Yeah. I might have lied. That shit ain't made me a better person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see.
That nigga missed the pulled his car. He said, "How?" Shawn was like,
I
"I didn't expect you to ask me that."
like LeBron, like how Jalen Ramsey is to LeBron, like yo, internet say you be Kevin, and niggas like.
That's why you gotta ask niggas questions. That shit made me a worse person. I don't trust nobody, bro.
No, I mean
that shit really turned me into like the nigga I am now. Like I don't really be around people.
Bro, imagine how it feels to be Scottie Pippen.
Bro,
Scottie
Y'all
Pippen.
got more spice in it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, nah, that was Zig Sprite. That's the only Sprite. He brought
Yeah.
that Sprite in the house with him.
Yeah.
You know you can make Sprite at home.
So about
You just turn on the TV on the no channel and just put a cup next
We
to
supposed
it.
to lick the screen.
Oh, you could literally like make Sprite at home, bro. You could make a lemon lime soda at home.
Yeah, you can. I made.
I wasn't jelling. I was dead ass. I seen somebody make Sprite at home. Sprite at home. They made ginger ale at home.
Ginger ale is it's only just what? Sprite with a splash of Coke?
What?
Get out.
No,
dead serious.
that's what. No, that's
Jamaican
what.
people have been living off ginger ale. All
That's what
Caribbeans have been living off ginger ale
no.
for years.
If you
And it ain't Sprite and Coke.
No, if you take Sprite and you put a little bit of Coke in it, it tastes just like ginger ale.
That don't mean it's ginger ale.
Making this shit up.
You're just talking about how it tastes, bro.
Nah, I think about it.
We're just talking about how it tastes. That's
They
a
said, I
fact.
want some ginger ale and mix 2 sodas.
But how does this make you feel emotionally?
Well, how does this
Like
affect
everything's a
LeBron's
lie.
legacy?
Yeah, he said that's how that shit make him feel.
Oh wow! But nah, these conversations is important though, because they help you understand what's going on with yourself and what's going on with the world.
No, but even then, I feel like, for myself specifically, I feel like the last person that I quote unquote fell for, like, messed me up emotionally.
Bro, at the end of the day, we as men, like, first of all, we all gotta go to therapy.
Oh, I want to ask y'all niggas a question.
Okay, but can I ask my dumb question first, bro?
I was going to ask them the question I asked you on Xbox.
Alright.
Oh my God, no!
In tears, cause I swear on everything I
It was
love.
also like 2 in the morning.
White women.
No, go ahead, bro.
Nah, I promise you, your question is way better than mine.
No, go ahead.
Alright, so I just was scrolling down my timeline on TikTok. Baby, I'm sorry if you hear this.
Should be alright.
Would y'all fuck a dyke that you find attractive?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what I just wanted to know.
So 100%.
But why, like,
Edge, hold on.
Would you fuck a dyke that you found
You found
attractive?
attractive?
for me, it's all in the hands. Like, what do the hands look like?
Thick ass Daphne.
She a dyke?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's a dyke I'm trying to splash right now. I'm in her DMs. I could.
Like, when you say dyke, though, like, because we gotta stop saying dyke, because I feel like
We
it's.
said it 17 times already.
I'm lying. I'm not gonna stop saying it.
I'm not either.
But what my point is, though, like, are we talking about like wear boxers type, or are we talking about like?
I don't
some
give a
really
fuck what she
masculine-
wear.
I'm not attracted.
She can have a chain on her belt,
It be like
on her jeans.
it be like feminine studs and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, like it's mad different tiers.
like, bitch, you look good, but you just like women.
But he's like a man a little bit.
Not even. They don't even be looking like niggas. They
That
just
shit hurt
sag-
my back.
They just sag their pants in some pictures and think they really a stud.
Like,
They're not really right.
Like, bro, your ass fat.
But
They
yeah,
looking like Coil Ray and think I ain't gonna fuck you.
oh no, Coyle Ray is a fun. She's a fun.
No, I'm just saying though, like it be some slim ass fine studs and shit. Like,
All right, so
He
look.
said,
See, but she look like me though.
All right, so look, right? So
Yo,
now-
she
so
look
now,
like me.
I got a question for it.
I can't fucking girl look like me.
That's
why would you pull up thick ass Daphne, bro? You a sick fuck.
All right, so
Who
look,
is
right?
this?
Because Daphne.
So listen, Zig. All right, so
Oh, she
I like
thinks.
to do this thing, right? I like to do this thing where I just think of something crazy that happens to me,
She a porn star?
and Zig, listen up.
Can you please listen to this question?
Yeah. So I like to ask questions that nobody really likes to talk about. So we was on Xbox, and Mr. be telling me like I be saying anything, and that's the reason I don't talk, because like the shit I be thinking in my head, if I say it out loud, people look at me crazy. But I want to ask y'all a question, right? And all the men that's listening to this, I want y'all to just think about this real quick. So y'all niggas ever sat down, like y'all niggas sitting down, right? So y'all niggas ever sat down and farted, and the air from the fart tickled your gooch?
But why?
Yes or no, bro? You don't have to explain.
Like
yes or
like it tickled, or I felt it in the front.
It tickled your gooch.
It didn't tickle, but I felt it in the front.
To the point where you was like, that was all right.
You farted and that happened to you?
Yeah.
Booty gas made your gooch tickle?
Yeah. That never happened to y'all?
Nah. This nigga fart had
y'all
fingers
niggas
on it.
A fart with fingers, episode name. I want to say no, but I'm probably lying.
So that's insane.
Because I let up some shit the other day at the mother of my child house, and I thought she went outside for a smoke break. She was in the living room. She was like, "That's nasty." I was on L bed with it too.
The homie said, nigga, I be trying to rip a hole through my drawers.
The nigga Cowboy said. He said he be trying to rip a hole in his drawers every time he farted.
That's insane.
Bro, that shit was like
Yo,
all
right. Well, since we here, I heard this one time. A man told me this.
Oh boy.
They said every man loves the smell of his own balls. What do y'all
Loves?
What do y'all think about that?
I think love is a strong word.
You don't think you know what your balls smell like?
No, I know
I know what my balls smell like. But I don't.
Nothing like that, bro.
Yeah, nah, I don't love it.
I love my toe jam when I was a kid more than I ever loved the smell of my. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. You never smelled your toe jam before?
I did, but I didn't love it.
I used to just smell it. It's like, what? This shit smell crazy, but I don't know. I sniffed it again.
That's crazy. What were the floors like that you used to walk on?
Actually,
This nigga was seasoning his feet.
yo, I'm about to tell y'all something ridiculous. Yo,
Socks on.
yo,
What the fuck you talking about?
somebody I'm cool with who's actually like my man's, who like is my real 100-gram man's. Like, if I was ever, if a woman was ever dumb enough to marry me, like he would be my best man. Like, no, not my best man. I'm lying, but he would be like in my he'd be one of my groomsmen. But he told me the most sus shit I ever heard a nigga say in my entire life. This nigga said he tasted his own cum before.
But why though?
I don't know.
Yo, how the fuck did we get here?
I had no funny shit. I had it like when I was what?
What you about to say, cuz?
No. I've never done it. So we gonna before I even get to my part of the story, I'm gonna get that out there. I've never done it, but it was a shorty that I was dealing with at one point. This woman was just mad young, and she had a thing for that. Like she would she would get whatever. I'm not even gonna get to that. But one day she said to me, and she was like, "I'm about to stop doing that," and I was like, "Whoa, you can't start out."
So to like taste her own cum?
Nah, like my shit. So she would swallow every time.
Oh, I mean,
but then one day she was like, "I'm not about to do that." Now I'm like, "Why?" She was like, "Well, like if you don't want it," she was like, "Would you taste it?" And I was like, "I mean, no, but like you said that was your thing, so like I don't really understand."
You nutting the girl mouth all crazy right now. She's swallowing. She want to come up to kiss you right after you kissing her.
Yeah, it's my bitch. Yeah,
It ain't a bitch. It's just a bitch you fucking.
no.
Come on, guys. I want to say no, but I did it before though.
But it's crazy. Like I'm saying that right now, probably in the moment, it's like, all right, I ain't gonna.
It's like, oh, I'm a nasty nigga.
You like you not with that?
Only thing that's happening.
Like what do you do if like in that moment, like she kept it? she kept it in her mouth, and then when you go to kiss her, and she spit it in your mouth.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll stop the shout out. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga Zig said 27 days, nigga. 27 nights.
It's like fake swallowed that, kept it in her mouth, and then like in my like
this Shawn fault. He got the tickle gas.
Nah, it's really my fault.
That's a pod name, tickle gas.
Tickle gas.
But like if she just like held it and then like then we gotta fight.
Yo, that shit never happened to y'all for real?
What? Oh,
bro,
wait, what you talking about?
Bro,
My question.
Oh, your question?
I'm back to my question.
Bro, a nut loogie is crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, like we
All right,
would
what's
have to. I had to fight her brother or something.
What's next?
Nigga said, what's next?
We had to square. We had to throw the gloves on.
need that.
Yo, real talk. Yo, so that ugly baby got my son sick.
Yeah.
Yo, so remember we was talking about ugly babies? And we was talking about, you know what I'm saying?
No. Point out who you was talking about, because I wasn't fucking here, nigga. Y'all niggas is crazy for talking about some babies is ugly.
I'm not gonna say the baby's mom's name.
Say the baby's name.
I don't know the baby's name. I literally just call the baby the ugly baby.
Before y'all start y'all shit, Mister, I do not condone calling no babies ugly. I'm not.
You think all babies?
Some
cute?
babies is fucking ugly.
I don't do
Are
that.
all
bro.
baby?
I do not do that.
You don't have to call
I don't
a baby
do that,
ugly
bro.
to say all babies not cute.
There's a gray area there. I don't have to refer to them as either.
Thank you.
But what
So
if that
if
little
you see-
motherfucker ugly though? What about that?
I don't know what an ugly baby.
Like you ever see a baby that just look like got off work?
No.
No? I gotta put some more babies around you, cuz. Pause.
What's the little vest shit that the niggas be wearing at the forklift? Baby got that shit on.
No. I don't know what you talking about, bro. There's no ugly babies in this world, bro.
That baby got a rib cage on.
Ain't no ugly babies in this world.
There's no ugly babies
Fucking
in this
crazy.
world,
Baby like it's a fucking mechanic.
bro. So yeah,
But yeah, the baby
Titan
got
is sick.
he has what's called RSV, and the way that the is respiratory something
Oh,
virus,
shit.
and it basically
Respiratory vaginal virus.
it was RSV.
Yo, come on, bruh.
But I can't call
It's a
babies ugly, but
baby.
you can say that.
You said RSV?
You just gave a
Yes.
baby a venereal disease.
I didn't give a baby anything.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Shawn Kelly.
No, man.
He said that's my brother.
But yeah,
See, this is
so
y'all niggas get when y'all come around for 3-4 weeks. We gotta let the fucking clip off.
RSV is basically the way the doctor described it is baby COVID. Now I've been saying stop having this baby around my son, and now Titan is sick. So, moral of the story: keep the ugly babies away from y'all kids.
Wait, that's the same baby that smell like pussy?
Yes.
Why do you think I said vaginal? That's why. See, y'all niggas, y'all not tapped in.
So basically,
I
what you're
remember the
saying is the
conversation.
baby got the baby got the disease from the coochie and then gave it to
Yes.
Titan.
Niggas didn't get the joke. See, this is why this is why I don't refer to previous episodes. Because the baby smell like, come on, man. Listen back to the episodes. I be on it.
But yeah, long story short, keep the ugly babies around from y'all kids so they don't get RSV.
But RSVP.
To all events in the future. RSVP. Yeah, I like that one. RSVP. That's
PEE.
USSY.
What's going on right now?
So speaking of R. Kelly, are we responsible for Trey Songz?
Yes.
As a culture, but at what point do like
What does that mean?
The person that people paint Chris Brown to be.
is who Trey Songz really is?
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
But remember, so like, and the reason I ask, are we responsible? And it's like not literally as people, right?
And I'm not defending Chris Brown by saying
I'm not defending nobody.
I don't care
But
about that.
the way that things went in the 90s with R. Kelly, and it was like, yo, how it was all in front of everybody knew this, that, and the third. The information is right here. The information is right there about Trey Songz. He just got charged for domestic violence or some shit again.
Did he get charged? Did he actually get
Or
charged?
he's charged or he's being investigated. Or whatever. Let me not say charged.
I'm about to say because charged is like because if you get charged, that means they got enough evidence to really charge your ass.
There's enough conversation to be had
Yeah.
around this person's name to where, and I feel like it's not a big enough stand. Taken like the way that people don't play R. Kelly's music, niggas shouldn't play Trey Songz music.
Well, that's why I don't know what my opinions are in regards to Trey Songz, because my introduction to him is as an artist, obviously. And I haven't, like, there's been a whole bunch of reports about a whole bunch of shit that he has or hasn't done.
And then you have the live account of Keke Palmer.
That that Keke Palmer thing is
like, that's real.
Yeah, that's real. So
whose real name is Lauren, by the way.
It's then there's a lot of people whose names aren't actually like their names at all. Jamie Foxx's name is Christopher, I believe. Chris something, if I'm not mistaken.
Like Travis Scott.
Jamie Foxx's name, not Jamie.
No, that's some other shit.
I said Chris. Yeah, it is Eric. Yes.
It's
Eric.
Travis Scott.
What?
You never knew this? You never knew this?
This nigga looked like his whole life was a lie.
I feel like I've been lied to.
Yeah, but that nigga name is Jamie Foxx though.
Bro,
his name is Eric?
Yeah.
Please.
But see that like Whoopi Goldberg's name is Whoopi Goldberg.
It's not?
No. Huh? She changes to nigga, her last name Goldberg, Jewish. Bitch ain't the name ain't Whoopi Goldberg.
My last name is Glover. It's Scottish.
Her name
Fuck,
is
she could have been
Elaine Johnson.
But Summer Walker's name,
Karen Elaine Johnson.
Elaine Johnson with a C.
But Summer Walker's name is really Summer Walker. I thought it was fake. I thought it was a fake name.
I work with this Jamaican girl. Her name is Strawberry Flowers.
I work with this girl. Her name is Promise.
Rashawn and I went to college with a girl whose name was Jezebel.
I want to know what you want.
Yeah, and I went to school with a girl whose name was Alizé.
Alizé?
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
No, I'm dead ass. That was her name.
I didn't go to school with her, but I know of a girl whose name was LaDasha. L.A. dash.
He's not lying. He's not lying.
What were we going with this convo before?
We were talking about Trey Songz.
Oh yeah. Back to that, please.
But so like my issue is I don't like when I don't know things factually. I don't like to speak on them. But based on the horrific details in which have consistently been
like it's a
mentioned with his name, it's like fruits from a tree. You know what I'm saying? Like
fruits from a poisonous tree. It's like how my biggest thing was these are probably the very same things that people said at that time when R. Kelly was doing R. Kelly shit. And it was like, well, I don't know for sure because there was this and there's that and there's this and there's that. And then it comes out now, and here's our generation like, nigga, everything was right there. It was very clear.
The thing with R. Kelly is that there was paperwork. Like there was, was.
This what I learned about the little R. Kelly thing, bro. Back in the 80s, the late 80s or whatever it was, niggas in Chicago knew what he used to do. They say he used to hang around high schools and shit like that.
He was at the McDonald's. He had graduated, and he used to just be at the McDonald's.
He used to be across the street from the high school.
They said they knew what he was doing back then, and that's before all of the other shit that was going on.
And he also had a case, and he prolonged the case for. He didn't go to trial for that pissing video case until like it was like 8-9 years later.
I'm disgusted with people, bro. Like I'm sorry, I want to get my shit off real quick. I be so disgusted with people who just can't stop listening to that nigga music because it's like, bro, it's people in the hood that you would kill if they touched their kids, but the fact that he didn't touch your kids, but he has a history of touching younger women, like a history of touching younger women and singing about the shit. Yeah, and you can't stop listening to nigga music.
Yeah, I don't know how do you play that music? Because I know when I play music, I sing along to the song. So if they playing the music and they singing along to the song, they got to know where that comes from. And then knowing where that comes from, I don't know how you could even do that.
Like you choosing to ignore some sick shit. But you want to, like, people want to express all their opinions online and shit about little petty shit that goes on. People want to be petty with their family members and shit like that. They want to do little ass petty shit, grown as hell, but they can't stop listening to R. Kelly, bro. They don't talk about the family abuse that be going on when people be touching on their kids and shit, and they be like, "Oh, we gonna keep that a secret."
You saw that video of
what you talking about?
You saw that video of the the woman who she was living with a man. Her dude she married, they was together for I think like 14 years, whatever. And the nigga had a camera.
Oh, in her daughter's shower.
In her daughter's shower. She's 16 years old. Like a camera, like a real, like the way it was set up was like it was like inside in the shower head.
Yeah. She put it on TikTok. She was like, I don't want to talk about it too much. But like basically what he did, they remodeled the daughter's bathroom. And in the bathroom, like he basically put like a microscopic camera like inside the shower head. So you remember the Scary Movie 2? Where main man was like, look, we even got the showers. And it like he could see in the showers. That's basically what he had in his...
Like he's looking down from the shower head.
Yeah.
Is this nigga in jail?
Is this nigga dead?
Why, yeah, like something.
I don't know.
They was white. So
see, the internet be too.
3 months of probation.
But then, so does this mean like people should stop listening to Trey Songz music? Does this mean like do we?
I don't
like
are
there?
Me, it doesn't hit the same.
Well, no, I mean, it doesn't hit the same at all.
Like he had some mixtapes that were really, really good when I was younger, and like at the end of the day, like I just can't listen to it the same way. Like I don't listen to R. Kelly anymore. Like not for nothing. Like he had the Best of Both Worlds shit with Jay-Z was fucking crazy. He had some like great music, but then when you understand the state of mind,
and he snitched on old too. Like come on, bro.
Yeah.
When you look at like what niggas do to get into certain, like what he would do to get into the modes to make that music, it's like, bro, what?
And you also, I think we got to be honest. Trey Songz hasn't made something that everybody's liked in a while.
He's not even on the level of R. Kelly musically.
Nah,
let's stop bringing that nigga up.
But I hear what you're saying. But it's like
he's not on the level of his peers. You can say that.
He might be on them niggas' level.
Yeah, he is.
That's why. But my point,
I mean, how many niggas are on Trey Songz' level?
A lot.
Who's above Trey Songz?
Well,
a lot of niggas better than Trey Songz.
Well, I mean, but
I literally just said that.
Well, I mean, over the course of a 15 plus year, because remember, Trey Songz ain't new to this. Like, so I mean, over the course of a 15 plus year career,
could you live without Trey Songz music?
Yeah,
I think we should all do it.
But I don't really bump Trey like. I mean, funny enough, within the last month or so, I've actually bumped more Trey Songz than I have probably in the last couple years, only because I've been thinking about military school a lot, and when I was listening to like his tapes, like freestyles and shit that he had when I was in military school.
Anticipation in military school.
Yeah,
this nigga was listening, scratching me up.
I was famous, fucking all type of shit. But his freestyles, like his like Bad Rap freestyles, Every Girl freestyle, like all that type of shit. But I wasn't, because I'd be so checked out of what niggas do. I wasn't even thinking about like any of the like bullshit, like the allegations or whatever the case is, because it wasn't like I didn't even know, but I wasn't even like tapped into it for real. But then I saw this new shit, and then it reminded me, I was like, oh shit, nah, this nigga has been on some bullshit where we talk like the last.
He got banned from Tycoon Weekend.
I heard that was, well, so Yayo was talking about that shit, and then he was saying. He was saying that Trey was really like walking around, really taking niggas' girls, like Mr. Steele girl. Like he was like Trey is like really Mr. Steele girl. And then Vlad was like, yo, what you mean? And he was like, all I can say is like he's really like niggas was getting real mad at Trey Songz because like he will come and like he will take your girl and your girl will leave with that nigga like because like she want to. And I'm just like, yeah.
Are you mad at him or you mad at your shorty?
You gotta be mad at your shorty.
You gotta be mad. She chose up though at the same time.
That's why I say if a woman chooses, bro, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Come back.
I know I said what I said, but it's like it is what.
Don't come back.
Yeah, don't come back.
Go ahead.
Oh, he didn't love you, huh? Ha!
Because then I'm going.
What if your woman chews up, but then admit like she made a mistake and she come back like what?
She can't come back.
The mistake is me. Yo.
Yeah, so it's dead for that.
Well, years later, like 7-8 years later,
Don't matter.
It's dead for that.
Definitely don't matter.
All right, so look, right?
I know.
So if it was the other way around,
I wouldn't expect her to take me back.
All right, that's on.
Yeah, I would not.
Well, but it's not about.
I'm also not spinning the block now. The price of the brick has went up.
But what if you like she makes you happy? What if you like since she's left your life, you've been missing something? Remember the conversation we had earlier?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna miss my girl, but if I had the chance to sleep with Rihanna, I'm going to choose that every single time.
Yeah, for sure.
Like knowing knowing
knowing
Rihanna's gonna cash you to the side, do you make that decision?
Yep.
I still don't care.
Don't care.
I gotta live my life the way I want to live it.
You gonna regret that?
I'm
gonna regret it, bro.
I respect you standing on that because to me it's different. Knowing
If my girl was in a room with Method Man right now, she a fool.
That's a fact.
We gotta stop acting like shit ain't real.
Do you feel me?
That's why I asked what I asked. Cause
like if she
you can't be a hypocrite and be like, well, she
Nah, if my girl,
if
you
expecting her to take you back
right now, bro, she a fool.
No, I wouldn't.
would you
You fucking stupid.
Would you give your partner the pass to like?
I better not ever find out.
No, this is not what you're asking. Not like, oh, you better not never find out. For if they've had a celebrity crush or a fantasy about a person for their entire life, and they have an opportunity to fulfill this fantasy, it has nothing to do with you. Are you giving them the green light to fulfill that?
You know why I won't allow it to happen? Because after that, I feel like once you fuck me, you're not gonna be thinking about me anymore. Maybe, and she might not be doing that now. You never know with people anyway. Just saying.
So it's your own. What you're saying is it would be your own insecurities that wouldn't allow you to do that.
Basically, yeah.
I would probably let her do it, but then we would have to be in like a open situation after that for a little bit of a time, and then come back to choosing each other. Like we would if I knew that you slept with other people, you would have to know that I also slept with other people, and you would have to we would have to then be on an even playing field, and then at the end of the day say, you know what? Nah, we coming back to choose each other.
So ready? She can hit Method Man, you can hit Rihanna, and then y'all can stay together.
Possibly.
Yeah,
you with that?
That's why I was just saying, like, it gotta be a trade off. Like,
but we gotta have separate rooms though.
The trade vibe.
We gotta build this.
You think I want to watch my girl get fucked?
Oh no! I'm not talking about like in the act. I'm
saying a 2x2.
I'm talking about like
this is not
living.
This is not a cuck podcast.
Yeah, like living. Like we not about to wake up on Saturday, go to dinner and shit with each other, and then be on the way home, and then get home and it be like, all right, it's 10 o'clock. You going, all right, this is where we part ways. You do what you do, I do what I do. We come back in the same bed. Nah, when you do what you do and I do what I do, when you come back to the house, there's going to be there's going to be 11 Mexicans building a whole nother room. For one of us. And then we going there's going to be a like thin air,
You can't just come back together after that.
Y'all wouldn't talk about it? Y'all act like it didn't happen?
I won't be able not to talk about it.
Nah, I would have to talk about it. And then me, I'll be gelling. So like, but the first couple of days though, it's probably like nah, like I gotta be with the homies. I gotta I'm having homies over.
I gotta get my shit off with my friends first.
I'm having the homies over too, and on some shit, and also just gonna be like a night where I might not come home. You feel me? And then it's like, all right, like I'm doing reckless shit for a little bit, and then the homie's like, damn, Zig been out there, you know what I mean, for 6-7 years now. He back with the bullshit. Cause what happened? Shit, nigga, I just need a weekend. Really, my bitch is fuck Method Man. But I'm just trying to get over it.
So what if the bitch you fuck pussy trash?
Honestly, bro.
What if Rihanna's was trash?
It don't even matter, bro. It don't even matter.
I would not allow my body to feel trash.
It's so much harder.
Will never.
Yo, it's funny because we've all had trash pussy and not even cared.
I mean, it's not as big of a deal as a woman getting trash.
To me, like some things is like better off left as a fantasy. Cause like I've seen girls I like and shit, and like I got one of them, and I'll be like, damn, I like your way.
But I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'd rather try than find out it's trash.
Okay, but if that's regular, like, I don't want to feel that towards like a celebrity. I really
everything ain't gonna make me happy. I don't give a fuck.
Because then I can't look at them the same.
You ain't gonna look at the same anyway because you fucked them already. So you gonna look at them different anyway. So I'd rather look at you different and knowing that I fucked you and the pussy's a little trash. But it's alright. I'd probably do it again because the shit still made me nut. It's gonna make me nut.
That's you. That's not me.
I just know she smell good.
Yeah. See, like, like
This nigga think about oatmeal.
I ain't gonna lie. This is a really good question too. I asked, you think your wife should be the best sex you ever had? Because I personally don't.
Say that again.
You think your wife should be like the best? Ideally,
Should be or will be?
Well, should be is I will be. Yeah. No, will be is better because should be everybody's gonna say yes because ideally you want it to be yes. Will be. I don't even think
Best sex, no, but the best head gotta be. One of them niggas gotta get a gold medal in something.
she got a gold medal in the whole package.
No,
Because it's like it got to be that. I don't even think I want my lady. Like I want to be satisfied, obviously, but I don't.
Sir said, you know why she ride that dick like a motorbike?
Because it's just. I mean,
She was riding that dick like a motorbike, brother.
I don't know if I retweeted that shit lately or I liked it,
Bro,
Yo, he just put that video back. Somebody retweeted it, and I was like, bro, the best hoes get cut.
Yeah, bro, free Sue Surf, bro.
Yo,
yeah,
that was a bar.
it's just some things like
Them now.
it's
Free
Oh
Sue
my
Surf,
God.
bro. We not doing that, cuz.
My bad, Jersey.
Free BG.
facts. Oh,
You said free who?
Free BG from Nola.
Brandon Graham locked up? Fuck.
Nigga, Brittany Griner.
Oh,
Okay, I just thought it was a dumbass question.
no, say
Hey, yo.
it. You gotta say it.
Alright. Would y'all fuck Brittany Griner? Listen.
God,
Hear me out. Would y'all fuck her on like Facebook Live, like so your parents and shit gotta see for her to get out of jail?
No.
funny that jail. What's it doing for me?
Exactly. What is
I'll leave
that?
that shit.
Well,
off
I guess
that
I'm kinda
backboard.
saving
She
the
throw it
country.
back, I slam dunking that pussy.
You saving a black woman. Even though she like 6'7".
I was gonna say something really, really wild.
I'm sorry that I keep bringing up bullshit.
My answer is no.
Okay.
I hoop that bitch off that backboard. She throw it back. I slam dunking it.
Okay, Reg.
Why would I want
I would do it for the clout.
Don't say nothing offensive, bro, please.
Yeah, please, bro. Bro, please, bro.
Literally sounds like Glorilla. If she was,
Oh, what's wrong with
Hit
Glorilla?
Glorilla.
What's wrong with
there's
her?
nothing wrong with Glorilla.
It's a voice. So what?
Glorilla could get origami. You feel me?
It's Phil
Facts.
Pretzel.
Glorilla Ray too.
Color
Yeah, Coil Ray get
Brittany Griner rap her whole hair
Wild
wrapped
out.
in meat. That shit crazy.
yeah.
She could palm a basketball.
That shit be back.
She'll grip her own fingers and shit around my meat.
What?
Brittany Griner,
Squeeze that shit.
If you smacking it, she'll say, "Yo, good shit, my nigga."
All right.
So what?
And then we dap up. And then we dap up.
And
No,
then
I'm talking about as you doing it.
All right.
She like her back strong as shit.
Like, yo, this shit good, bro. This shit good, bro.
You gotta stand up. Yo, what are we doing right now? I'm sorry, this is my fault. Yo, this is my fault.
Niggas talking about the Brittany Griner back shot.
That can't be episode name.
It can be. Fuck you talking about.
The Brittany Griner.
I work for a network.
B.G.B.S.
Grinder. Brittany Griner.
B.G.B.S.
Brittany Griner is actually pretty good.
Back shots grinder.
That's
Stay off of Grinder.
Isn't that for?
Yeah. Okay. It is.
Yo, all right. So big shout out to my little sister. It was her birthday this past weekend.
See, but that can't be the segue. Like this.
Big shout out to my little brother. He
that is a crazy segue.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something in between that?
The
Like,
Brittany Griner back shot.
Would y'all
Just shout out to my sister as a birthday.
would y'all niggas eat a Mondo burger?
is that what Brittany called it? See, I just wanted to shout out my bro.
I wanted to pause the episode real quick just so I could say some bullshit. But no.
So shout out to my little brother. He's in the ROTC. My little man's is on track to become the battalion commander. You know what I'm saying? He really loves his military shit.
Oh, you going to war?
Bro, he's
I hope not.
remember Sansa?
No.
You don't remember Sansa? Like the fucking the ROTC nigga? He was like the battalion commander. He got like $500 grand in scholarship, like all types of crazy shit. Went to West Point when we were seniors. I mean, when we were sophomores.
I don't know. I checked out all military shit once I got back from military school.
Respectfully. So basically, my little brother is on track to be the head of the ROTC.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
by his senior year type
Yeah,
shit.
battalion commander. That's tough. That's tough.
So But what was crazy is, do you know how good our school's program is for that shit?
Yeah, that shit's amazing.
So like I knew in high school, but as I got older and like and being able to really watch him from a distance and see, you know, everything that goes into it or whatever. And I was talking to him about this at dinner or whatever. But like I really believe that schools, or like our school in general, don't put as much into that program or any program where students are really thriving the way they do athletics, and it's kind of disappointing.
It's gonna take a minute for you to get it.
Cause like my that program has been winning for like as long as we've known about it.
Yeah. Nah. You're in high school ROTC, junior ROTC shit been really.
It's that.
Yeah.
But like when our football team was losing,
it's either you get it or you don't.
When our football team was losing, they literally were promoting.
What, the football team?
Yeah, they promoting everything. They promote the football team, they promote the basketball team while they're losing. But you have something that's winning consistently.
But then again, they kind of did. They did promote ROTC though. It's just that niggas ain't give a fuck.
That nigga slow.
That was the thing. Like, cause I
for 77 yards.
I know.
Bro. Yeah.
I actually do remember a couple. Like, I couldn't tell you the specific instances on like what happened exactly, but I do remember certain things that was like
you not knowing who Sansa is and coming from our high school and our graduating class proves my point.
Well, I might know who he is. A, by face. B, I really, really checked out of all military shit.
But it wouldn't. My point is though, it wouldn't have had to be military shit if like the same way niggas got the fifth quarter club and got all that other shit where they do fundraising and stuff like that. Like if they funneled it into if school money was funneled into where people are producing and not where the people want to produce. Like Union is a storied football program. There were years when Union wasn't that. And instead of funneling that support into other things, niggas got a turf field and wasn't winning. You know what I mean? But it's like, oh, we got to invest in this, we got to invest in that.
Well, we actually kind of were winning when we did get the turf field.
What did we win? We got the turf field our freshman year. Niggas hadn't won nothing.
No, but I mean, we was definitely one of the best teams in the state, though, for sure.
We were competing, but niggas hadn't won state since how long?
But a lot of teams ain't won state in a lot of years.
So why are you getting where's the money coming from a brand new turf field?
They got it.
When niggas wearing the same uniforms that they've been wearing for years.
I ain't getting
This is my point.
They talking about he talking about the ROTC uniforms.
Them shit's alright right now.
I'm talking about the ones I seen you niggas in.
My whole man, nah, the shit I had was alright.
That shit was mad, bro.
Shit I had was alright. I mean, y'all shit was tough for sure. Like y'all shit was tough. I mean, y'all was niggas. Y'all was killers and shit. Y'all supposed to look tough with y'all dreads and y'all guns and y'all waist.
When you buy the jerseys with drug money, they're bound to be good.
We had. I'm trying to find a picture.
Yo, yeah. I already know so.
We had the Oregon O2 on the helmet.
Yeah, I was 1-30.
No, we was 6-3. Yeah, that's what we was my senior year.
Yo, we was arguing with the homie Rara just yesterday. He said his senior year team with Tenny would clap our senior team. Our starting varsity team, his varsity Colonia team would have beat us.
We would have smoked them.
I don't think they would have beat us, bro. I don't.
Nah,
That's cute.
Like Tenny was tough, Raul was tough. They had Ant in the middle, all right, but like
nah, they also had another nigga. Was it Greg Jones? Was it Greg Jones?
my point is, we was like loaded.
Nah, that's cute. I think that's just better though. That's cute though.
And then the all gray.
But see, all gray uniforms.
All gray is hard.
Nah, but I think
These had alternates.
Nah, but
The orange hat.
I think they did have.
We had orange jerseys. We had black jerseys. We had white jerseys.
Oh wait, no,
we had pink jerseys.
Greg Jones wasn't they? Greg. I'm thinking about. All right, damn, they might have had Greg Jones though. Bro was tough.
One more dumb question, bro. Would y'all clap B. Simone?
She stinks.
Yeah.
What she got going on?
Oh, no.
I hate her voice.
Nah. Just don't tell the internet that type of shit.
That be the thing about.
Don't tell the internet that type of shit.
Shit about yourself.
I would if I seen her.
I remember that.
I would if I seen her take a shower first.
I I mean, she's been posting that she's been taking showers daily, so she says
She wasn't attracted to me before like she blew up.
she was.
She's never been attracted to me.
No, she was to me.
Oh my god, you know who's bad as fuck? Ruby Rose.
She alright.
but they definitely.
She alright. Ruby Rose. I don't.
You probably think Roxy Reynolds look good.
No, I don't really like.
From the back.
I don't really like small women. It's not really. It's not really my thing. I don't really
See, I can't even fuck no ugly chicks, but I ain't gonna say
From the
that.
I
back.
never fucked an ugly girl.
And then like light skinned women, I don't really do the light skinned women.
Looking back on all the bitches that you fuck, y'all ever fucked an ugly bitch?
Yeah.
Is it more than 3?
I don't know.
Just
I don't know.
just out of respect for like for the fact that everybody else judgment. What I will say, the older I've gotten, the lesser my standards have gotten now. Like yeah.
They dropped as y'all got older?
Yeah. Why? Because it's like after a while, it's like
From the back.
it's just but see now ugly no.
Nah, not ugly.
I've never had
cute though.
I've never had sex with an ugly girl in my life.
But not cute though.
Yeah, because I was having this convo like just yesterday.
And I'm really not even capping, bro. Like I have a maximum 3.
That's why I said 3 because my number is 3.
I have a maximum of 3 chicks who I say just like
Prostitutes don't count.
really.
Yo, the Cowboys kicker put up 23.
If prostitutes count, then like 4. Because I did have one chick who, well, no, she wasn't a prostitute. Actually, no, she wasn't a prostitute.
Yeah, what's up with y'all, bro?
I think my number is 3. I think it's safe to say 3. Fuck 3. Yeah.
3, bro.
I did hit this 40-year-old stripper one time. And but I blacked out, so I'm trying to think, was she cute? I mean, she was a stripper. Well, that don't mean she was cute, though.
Hey, man.
Y'all niggas gotta put that cocaine down.
Cocaine.
I don't do that shit once a couple months.
You feel me?
I feel you. My fault, bro.
What was niggas even talking about, bro?
We was done with the convo, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
So would y'all niggas eat a Mondo burger?
What is a Mondo burger?
You don't know what a Mondo burger?
Oh, no, I'm thinking that you're talking about
Some other shit.
some other shit.
No, I'm talking about good burger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm like like a Mondo burger.
Wait, hold on, wait. Ole Miss head coach Lane Kiffin plans to step down as the Rebels coach Friday and head to Auburn to become the Tigers' next head coach.
Bro, that's so ass. My little bro is starting corner at Ole Miss.
That's exactly what niggas talking about. Somebody literally just said that the Union dude went to Ole Miss because of Lane.
He did.
Like he literally went there because. So you think he gonna follow? I mean, they got the transfer portal now, so it's easier for these niggas to do.
Well, I mean, nah, Davis ain't no host, so he ain't gonna like just follow a nigga. And Lane Kiffin a wishy-washy nigga anyway. He always been a
That's
wishy-washy
why.
nigga.
That's truthfully why I didn't want bro to go there.
I just figured that I knew he was gonna go SEC because like he one of them kids who like he gonna let his shit swing. So he like fuck it, like I'm him, and like I could be him.
He about to be all freshman team down there, right?
Yeah,
All
yeah.
SEC freshman team.
Yeah, I know.
Deal.
I know he was starting. I watched the game last week. I didn't see him on the field that much, so maybe they made some adjustments. But I mean, hey, you starting as a true freshman, period.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's fire. So yeah, nigga, even if you got your spot took in the middle of the year, or like now you just in some packages, you still
playing as a true freshman.
You still getting burned true freshman on a top 25 team. But yeah, I mean, I hope he'll transfer because I like to see niggas who leave like go and really like stay and do what the fuck they supposed to do and like really rise to that crop. Let me think. Let me see.
I said Deion
I want to
Sanders.
know what people are seeing in Lane Kiffin that he keeps getting these high profile jobs.
His dad.
Who's his dad?
One of them coaches. One of them Kiffin coaches. I forgot his first name.
It doesn't ring a bell. That's why I keep asking.
Oh, but that's why.
Like that's literally my question. It's like, yo, why does he keep getting these chances?
It'd be just like the NFL. Like when you hear Shanahan, like you gonna hire them niggas, and it's like in college when you hear Kiffin, you gonna hire them niggas.
Okay.
I think it's Monty Kiffin or some shit like that.
Monty Kiffin.
That's his name.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
His dad, college football legend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like continue the legacy type shit. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, give my kid a job type
Yeah, but
shit.
Lane Kiffin ass though.
Yo, that shit was funny.
You trash.
I said type shit that made me chuckle. We was on the field the other day and we was playing. We was throwing the ball around like we probably about to do tomorrow. And these young boys started playing with us.
I might never on the football field again, bro.
No, you coming on Thursday?
No, I'm not coming.
Yeah, you are. So
My back hurts.
we was like, yo, bro, stop bitching, bro. You
So
always
what,
do
bro?
this
Get
right
up and
before
move around,
Thanksgiving, bro.
Bro,
Stop.
my shit fucked
I
up, bro.
don't-
Pain management called me today trying to schedule my procedure, and I dubbed them niggas.
So Dub,
You
another week.
self-sabotaging.
No, I got a job.
But yeah, we was drawing up the play, and we told the young boy shit. It's like, hey, you gonna do this, that, and the third. You not getting the ball though. He was like, type shit. Like it was his first play. Yo, little kids is funny, bro.
Yeah, little kids would disrespect you. I remember when I was coaching that freshman team where I was coaching Davidson.
What does that mean?
Yo, he was just like, that was like him being like, all right.
Yeah, it's
He
just
was like,
like,
yo, you not getting the ball though. He was like, type shit.
He was like, all right. Yo, I remember this kid, he ran a route and somebody was grabbing his jersey and shit, so he couldn't finish the route. And I was coaching all the skill players and shit. And then he got mad and he started running the route. I was like, hey, bro, like sometimes you gotta fight through shit. Like you ain't always gonna get the call. Then he was like, yeah, this nigga holding me. Da-da-da. I'm like, bro, so like, what you gonna do? You gonna cry about it? He was like, suck my dick.
Yo,
Bro was like 13. This was what year? Was this 2018? Bro,
yo, he just looked you right in your face. Was like, yo, suck my dick.
Bro, I grabbed this nigga by his fucking face mask, started, you know what I mean? Threw that nigga on the floor. I was like, bro, yeah. I was like, don't you ever tell a grown man suck your dick like you ready to die, nigga. Straight like that. Cause that's a lesson that, you know, a lot of these kids from Union and shit. Like, so you know what I'm saying? Union, like we ain't the hardest town in the world, we ain't the softest town in the world. But it's like, yeah, like you say shit like that though, and then you go somewhere real, and then you tell a nigga suck your dick, like you better be ready to die about that.
I felt that was necessary.
And he said that shit so calm. So I was like, bro, if I'm your coach and I'm your man's, like, cause that's when I was coaching my little brother team. I was like, so I'm not even like, I'm a coach just cause like y'all need this shit, but I'm not really trying like.
First of all, I'm not getting paid a whole lot. Second of all, I'll have my little brother beat your ass.
I wasn't getting paid at all. I was doing it just because I saw. Yeah, because I always said I wanted to coach my little brother. So I saw the opportunity and I was like, yeah, like that's something that when I get older, I'm gonna be like, that's dope. I remember I went to my other little brother basketball game one time, and then they coach just never showed up in Newark. And I mean New York, niggas was down 30 at the half. I took over coaching 18, we ended up winning in OT. Yeah, and that shit was so fire. And I was like, bro, that was one of the best experiences of my life. But yeah, little bro was like, suck my dick, man. I yoked that nigga up. Fucking told that nigga, if he ain't ready to die, I don't ever send a shit like that again. I made him run the rest of practice. Yeah, the whole rest of practice. And I usually gave him a ride home too, because he lived close to me. That nigga walked that day.
Run or you off the team. It's like, and if I tell coach what happened, you really gonna be off the team. So you know I'm not lying. And then you gotta tell your parents why you off the team.
Mm-hmm. Nigga, I'll tell your parents, I know you live. Yeah, man, it's a little. But I mean, you know, I ain't take it personally though. That's still my man to this day. Shout out Kenzie, man.
Oh, all my games decided. You know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Gave me a scare there this week, mister. Yo, the ERR league is trash this year.
Bro, it's terrible, bro. I was just 6-3 and now I'm 6-5.
Be like that, bro. It's football.
It's Rose, it's me, it's like couple niggas over 500, and then it's not like somebody with a negative record could make the playoffs this year in fantasy.
It's gonna be two.
I was close to being one.
It's gonna be like two of them.
I was close to being one. I beat Lenny by .226 last week, bro.
Bro, I hate Lenny so much. And this nigga, I love this nigga to death. But Lenny gets by with some of the most wacky fantasy shit I've ever seen in my life. The nigga beat me in our one league because Travis Kelce caught, like, they took two. I started Clyde. This was the game Kelce had 4 touchdowns. 2 of them shits was supposed to go to Clyde Hilaire.
He had like 17 yards with the 4 touchdowns.
Bro, 2 of them shits was supposed to go to Clyde Hilaire on the 1 yard line. Both them shits got called back and they threw the ball to Kelce. All I needed was for one of them not to go to Kelce. I'd have beat him. 4 touchdowns? Come on, son. He got the lead. He got the second least amount of points scored in our league and is in second place.
She fucked up when she gave me some pussy.
Shit is insane.
That's my last year playing fantasy.
Yeah.
You sound like a hoe.
Yo, so all right, so we on the football topic,
it
and,
is.
and it's kind of a fantasy in a way. Do you guys think that the NFL should restructure the playoffs? How do you guys feel about that?
No, but if they do, I would say 8 teams, no bye.
8 teams, no bye.
Yeah, if they do.
So I think just in
I think that would kill the integrity of the regular season. And I feel like football is something that if you kill any portion of the integrity, it's gonna water down the product because like you can't players like
I feel like winning the division doesn't matter.
no, winning the division
not?
definitely does matter because it's home field advantage and shit. But like, as a football player, you should never ever be on the field and feel like winning this game doesn't mean anything because niggas are gonna get hurt.
But I feel like at the end of the day, like let's take the Falcons division, right? Let's take the NFC South. All the teams this year are ass. Every last one of them. There's a chance, just kind of the way everybody's performing, we don't know who's gonna be the winner. There's a chance that an under 500 team could make the playoffs.
So
What's wrong with that?
I don't think that
We've seen great moments from that. Marshawn Lynch beast mode against the Saints. They won 7 games.
in
that year.
the NFL, any team can get beat at any point.
Yeah, we've seen it. Like
This ain't the
to
NBA.
me,
the Marshawn Lynch one. There was a year the Falcons and Carolina played the last week of the season for the division title. The winner was going to be below 500, but the winner went to the playoffs. Carolina beat us, and then they ended up beating the Cardinals at home the week after. So, like, to me, it makes for better football because the underdog factor is one of the, like, people root for underdogs.
And there's
my mom's one of the pictures. She just said
and there's not this huge disparity in talent like it's the NBA. Like the NBA, it's almost like okay, like after the initial round, after the first round, it's like all right, we hope something interesting happens in the semis because the conference finals. If nothing interesting happens in the semis, we kind of know who's going to the.
if the Texans win the AFC South, which right now it looks like the Titans are going to walk away with that division, even though that's not what we thought was going to happen. If the Texans win the AFC South, you mean to tell me you honestly believe in that team?
No, I don't. But
That's just one team.
And
Like,
the Texans are also
but
fucking
think about
like
a team that who's like
the Texans are also 1-7-1, so it's like that's like
But to
impossible.
Me, to me, okay. So to me, 7 teams make the playoffs now, right? In each conference, it's rare that there are 8 good teams in a conference. That would mean that there would be half the teams in the league would be good teams.
So I would like to see
that never happens.
I think it would be really dope if, like, winning the conference not conference, like, I think it would be dope if it was, like, scrambled completely, like, to make the playoffs. Like, and winning a divisional title mattered, but at the end of the day, it was on the scale of, like, the top. Like, he said, how many teams make the playoffs now? 16? 14. I would like to see, like, the top 2 teams in the league get a bye week, no matter what conference they were from. And whatever the metrics were and how they mapped it out to make the playoffs, I think seeing the top 14 teams in the league playing at the end of the season for the chip will be better. I think it would be dope seeing interconference Super Bowls.
I think that.
I mean, interdivisional Super Bowls.
Like I was
Like
telling
imagine
you
the
before, like-
Patriots. I mean, not the Patriots. A Pittsburgh Ravens Super Bowl.
Nah, that.
Now, granted, like right now, the way those teams are,
Yeah,
like,
I get what you're saying, but to
or
me,
or Giants Cowboys.
to me, it takes away. Like I said to you, like to me, it takes away the like the structure of the league because like positioning in the playoffs is like incentive based. Like you get a home playoff game if you win your division. So, I mean, the only way that they can make that better is if they change the divisions up every year. They're not going to do that.
yeah, it had to become a scramble for divisions, and then players would then get on the field thinking that winning a game
Doesn't
is
matter.
is less important. And when as a football is different than any other sport because if you go on the field and you're not 100% locked in mentally, you will get hurt. Like you're gonna get hurt.
And I feel like
Yeah.
so the teams are at the bottom of the playoff bracket. Like you still have to prove.
Hold on, one time out. End of Regulation Podcast, episode 80.
Oh, what the fuck?
I am one of your hosts, Shake.
What happened?
We didn't introduce the pod.
What happened?
What? About it
We
earlier.
didn't introduce the pod.
We didn't introduce. Oh, we never introed the pod.
How many minutes are we in?
It's an hour over easily.
134, bro. And we never introduced the pod, bro. It's cool, man. Yeah, it's your boy, Mister. We here. I'm back after my 6-week vacation.
Bro went to Mecca.
Monsieur Bouzin.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I feel like it takes
Zig Love in the building, man.
it takes away the structure of the league, and I feel like the teams that's at the bottom of the playoff bracket, you still kind of have to prove that you belong there, because if you go 500, well, you can't go 500 anymore, but if you do go 500, like, you gotta prove you belong there by playing against the best team in the regular season and beating the best team in the regular season. I don't think you should get a. You'll be getting a pass if you was the 7th seed and then everything got scrambled and you played the 6th seed in the first round, or like you played if you was the 7th seed in the AFC, you end up playing the 7th seed in the NFC. I think you get bailed out by that, because a lot of you'll just get bailed out. You gotta prove that you belong there. So my nigga, you gotta beat the Chiefs to prove that you belong there.
Interesting.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think it should stay where it's at for now. Plus, we always end up seeing that the favorite
Don't always
hardly ever wins.
Yeah, the best team in the NFL hardly ever wins
Exactly.
the Super Bowl.
Which I think then ends up making this so. And we see how football games are decided.
Who y'all Super Bowl picks this year?
49ers and Bills.
It's hard for me to say who my Super Bowl pick is.
Not to win. Who you think gonna get it?
Oh, the Bills.
Crazy.
So I want the Bills to win just because, like, I'm literally gonna be.
Y'all shaking your head at me because they playing a little bad right now. Every team that wins the Super Bowl play a little bad at some point.
No,
Yeah,
I just disagree with you.
Oh no,
I mean, personally, I'm gonna root for the Bills to win the Super Bowl every single year until they do. Personally, like, besides my own team,
What they
obviously.
went through in
Yeah, strictly just because them niggas lost four straight chips.
I'm not doing that because I've been rooting for Aaron Rodgers for the past
They lost 4.
Ever many years, and he hasn't won shit. And he's not about to win shit for the rest of his career.
Well, but see, it's cool though, because Aaron Rodgers, at least he could die knowing that he got his. I like Bills Mafia, the fans, like, bro, it's a different level of.
I want to go to a game.
It's
I
a
just wanna
different
watch
level
the
of.
niggas jump through tables.
It's a different level of dedication.
I want to see it. I want to see it, bro.
Them niggas, bro, them niggas went to NFL players' houses and shoveled niggas' houses out for them so that they could get
to the game.
to get, bro. Like, ain't shit in Buffalo. Like, no skyscrapers, no nothing, just drug dealing and fucking cold. That's it. So it's like it's like places like that, especially places that don't have any other like major sporting teams. I mean, they got the Buffalo Sabres, but I couldn't say the last time the Buffalo Sabres won an NHL championship, Stanley Cup, excuse me. So, at the end of the day, yeah,
my pick's the Chiefs.
I mean, the Chiefs probably have the best football team. Like, when you like not
I don't know about the defense side of the ball.
Not on paper, but I mean,
they're not the best team.
not on paper, but I feel like
They didn't even have the best team when they won it that year.
I feel like when you step on the field, like, there's no other team that just
performs.
Yeah, that just, like, it don't matter how they do it, they just gonna do it. Whether you feel like you played a better game than them, because at least, like, with Buffalo, you still think, all right, Josh Allen leads the NFL in interceptions right now. You think, okay, there's a possibility he could throw me the cheese. With Pat Mahomes, you almost be like,
Yeah, but do you know why Josh Allen got all them interceptions?
I mean, there's a couple of reasons why, you know.
No, it's because they be up 30 and he still be throwing the ball.
Well, but I mean, regardless
That's
though,
why.
I mean, either way, if the Chiefs and them boys was up 30 and he was throwing the ball, he wouldn't have as much interceptions because Josh Allen's not Pat Mahomes, obviously. But Pat Mahomes, I feel like he literally, like, he can't, like.
So, all right, so this thing you're saying about the Chiefs, right? And you're saying, like, as far as teams go, I heard this.
They just get it done. That's what it is. They just get it done on a consistent basis.
Okay, but I heard
and in
this,
order to beat them, you got to play the best game of your life.
I heard this 2 years ago when they played the Bucks, and they went out there and got their ass smacked.
For the only time that season.
Okay, but it's okay, huh?
For the only time that season.
Okay, but it happened in the biggest game.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
All right, so I'm just saying, like, when you say, like, when it comes to the team, how teams stack up. That's why I'm choosing the 49ers. Like, because Jimmy Garoppolo is their quarterback.
If he has to throw the ball, they're going to lose.
But Jimmy Garoppolo's good enough to win you a Super Bowl.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
When he has to throw the ball, them niggas lose.
All right, but listen.
We ain't say he was going to be the one to win you the game.
If he has to throw the ball,
them niggas are going to lose.
They're going to lose.
Yeah.
But their team is not built for him to have to throw the ball.
But any given Sunday,
that's what I'm saying.
Somebody could win.
Yeah.
That's why last year I chose the Rams to win. I chose the Rams to win the Super Bowl before the season because, like, looking at their team, they wasn't really all that. But sometimes you just got to pick a random team. Like I seen Shaheem pick the Eagles before the Super Bowl. Before the season to win the Super Bowl before they even made all these moves. It's looking real good right now. Sometimes you just got to choose a team that's not the Super Bowl favorite because them be the niggas that go out there and win it.
You gotta see a full football team, man. That's
full football teams don't win Super Bowls, bro.
But I'm saying like when you when you say a full football team, I just mean like a team who makes you feel like you can go in any given week and you can win the game, and that's really all you want.
Yeah,
that's really all you want.
But when you talking about who's going to win the Super Bowl, them teams don't be winning. I
get what he's saying.
They come to lose, and they be in January or February.
I think we talking about the same exact thing. I'm saying,
we are.
I'm saying you just want a team at the end of the day who you feel like going into any game, no matter what, that you have a chance to win a game.
Yeah.
That you have a real chance to win a game.
True. You want that team, but niggas on.
Nah, but that's why the 49ers is pretty, because like the 49ers, no matter what their record is, no matter what it is, you're like
they be there.
You're like this team can win, no matter if
it's always fuck Kyle Shanahan for me.
They're always gonna lose, but they're gonna be there.
Like
they kind of old. They've been doing this. They've been right there for the last 10 years.
They've been retooling and readjusting and doing that. Rehab
since Kyle Williams fumbled against the Giants and helped us get to the fucking Super Bowl. Thank God.
They do need a better quarterback though.
Yeah, for sure.
Jimmy Garoppolo ain't it. Trey Lance ain't it.
No.
They're getting Brady next year, so all that shit.
Tom?
Brady?
Yeah, they're getting Brady next year.
That's a hot take. Yo, mark this episode 80. Shawn is predicting that Tom Brady goes to the 49ers. And that is a hell of a prediction, and it's a hell of a way for Tom Brady to end his career, and I don't disagree with it necessarily.
No.
I can see it happening. It's all set up. It's got a tight end in Kittle who is an offense how he likes to play. You got a playmaking running back, 2 of them, 3 of them.
He just had a 40-yard tud too.
Ooh, Kittle,
yeah.
Just now?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I literally was just looking at the what you call it. I didn't see that. I thought it. Yo, that's insane. That happened in real time like that. But you got a tight end in Kittle. You got a strong run game. You got receivers who are possession guys in Debo and Ayuk. They're not like guys who are overly flashy. Like you can draft probably another receiver. And you have what Brady needs the most, and that's a strong defense.
Yo, can you imagine? Because Brady was supposed to be a Miami Dolphin. Can you imagine how that team would look if they had Brady? Like, I shit on Brady, but
he's the greatest game manager ever.
I mean, I'm a shit on him while he played. Like when he was retired for them 2 months, I was giving him his flowers. I'm a shit on him while he played.
Yo,
when he go back into retirement,
is Kelsey better than Gronk?
No.
Y'all don't think so?
No.
Wait. I mean, hold on.
Okay, I usually say that Kelsey was better than him as a receiver, but I'm gonna give it to Gronk. Gronk is probably the best.
As a tight end.
You like blocking and all of that shit.
Gronk is better.
Yeah,
but Kelsey blocked damn near just as good.
Not just as good.
No, I didn't say just as good. I said
they're the same size too.
I said,
let's not get it wrong. People be thinking like
Gronk was bigger than him.
Gronk has more mass, like more muscle and shit. Or
so he's bigger, more mass, bigger.
Okay, but they're
how tall is Travis?
They're the same height.
6'7"?
Yeah, they're the same height, bro.
It's 6'5", somewhere between 6'5". Somebody say 6'7"?
Yeah,
6'7".
If I'm not mistaken.
I think the way Gronk has the blocking prowess, Kelsey has way more receiver savvy than Gronk ever did.
Yeah.
Well, it's because Kelsey's also the greatest yak tight end of all time.
Yeah, and I would say that like in a more modern game, Like, if I had to build a throwback tight end, somebody who would want, like, to me, Gronk was hitting niggas off seam routes and just, like, shaking niggas off because he was bigger than everybody. But, like, I see Kelsey do it with a sort of finesse that I never saw from Rob Gronkowski.
It's a different way of doing it, but
Kelsey is like
I would rather have Travis Kelce.
Kelsey is like if Gronk and Tony had a baby.
But wait,
Yes.
are we
I would what?
are we talking about as a totality of a tight end? Or are we talking?
That's what I'm talking about. Because I would rather.
But this is what
I would rather have Kelsey.
I would rather have Kelsey as well.
Right.
I would rather have Kelsey, but I think Gronk is better.
I don't think Gronk is better.
So the reason why I would say Gronk is because of, like we said, blocking style. There are a lot of tight ends right now where they've initially become receivers. Mm-hmm. They just became bigger receivers. Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, and that's one of the reasons why you see tight ends now. They're vertical threats instead of blocking tight ends. When was the last time you heard a blocking tight end actually be good as a blocking tight end? Like,
a lot of tight ends these days is either one or the other.
Exactly.
There was a
Shout out to George Kittle.
Yeah, George Kittle can block
When he's healthy. George Kittle can block his ass.
Yes, he can.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I think injury has robbed us a lot of what George Kittle was going to be, because I think, like, every year it's like, damn, Kittle's about, and he gets hurt again.
All right, so let me ask you this: what do you think Mike Gesicki is?
A nigga on the Dolphins.
No. Do you think he's a vertical threat or a blocking tight end?
Yeah, vertical threat.
Vertical threat.
I think the way the Dolphins play should benefit him, but they don't, because
they don't use him. They have Waddle and
they got Waddle and Tariq
and the running backs.
So they were looking to trade
Because
him.
prior to them having both of them niggas, he was
that guy. But when you got two niggas on the outside that just run by everybody, then
that kid out in Pittsburgh is good. Pat Fryermuth?
Yeah.
Fryermuth,
he blocks good.
What college is it? Was it Iowa? Did he go to Iowa?
I think so.
Yeah. All these niggas went to Iowa, bro. That's tight end
That
university,
is.
bro.
It is.
Yo, my back killing me. There's no way I'm playing football.
Niggas thought Hunter Henry was him. He's not.
He had flashes.
Yeah. So the women in menopause.
Okay, so if we're talking about in terms of being a vertical threat between Rob Gronkowski and Travis Kelce, so Rob Gronkowski has played 7 more games than Travis Kelce and had less targets, but Travis Kelce has more receptions. So targets go like this: Travis, 1,078.
Travis is gonna have better receiving stats because he's in an air raid offense.
played at a different time.
Yeah, he plays in an air raid offense.
Gronk played in a system where
They ran the ball.
And Travis
They didn't
Kelce
necessarily
literally
run the
goes
ball.
on a route.
He was a number one receiver though.
They didn't necessarily run the ball, but they threw.
Them niggas
they
ran the
threw
ball.
They threw to the running backs. That was pretty much their running game.
Well,
then
that too.
he had Aaron Hernandez on the other side, so he was getting a lot of them. Yeah, so
Gronk had more yards per reception and touchdowns. Gronk had more yards per reception and touchdowns.
Yeah, because he was getting them seam routes. Travis Kelce is a chain mover and he can get the deep threat off.
And Gronk also never had a weapon on the outside besides when
I be telling people, you know how hard it is to be good playing tight end? The whole defense is around you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, Travis Kelce makes it look so fucking easy.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, when he's playing with Pat, I was saying this the other day, I feel like niggas get in the huddle and be like, hey, y'all niggas run to play a Pat. We're gonna do that shit we did last play. And I'm telling you, like, so-and-so might be open. Like, he gets other people open with his shit, but it's also like, I'm gonna hit him on one of these,
Also,
and then like, if you roll back, we going this way.
I'm almost willing to bet that every single pass play that Pat Mahomes has. Now, obviously, there's probably a single digit amount of these that aren't the case, but I'm going to assume that every single time that Travis Kelce has been on the field and a pass play has been called, he's ran a route.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the same for Gronk. Just because there's times where Gronk is held in the pass block, where he's picking up the blitz, Kelce might also do that as a tight end a little bit. But I'm going to say if Pat Mahomes drops back 55 times in a game, Travis Kelce is running 55 routes for the most part. As a tight end, you're probably not. You're probably at least 50 though. Versus Gronk, it was different, but they're also two different. Like I said, it depends what you're looking for. Travis Kelce is really like if Gronk and Tony Gonzalez had a baby, like because Tony Gonzalez is those are the three.
I've seen it myself.
Those are the three.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask a question real quick, since we're talking about.
And Tony G could block his ass off.
Yes, he could.
Yeah.
So let me ask a question. I would like for you all to answer. Right now, I'm not talking about legends or nothing like that. Right now, give me your top 5 tight ends.
Roxy Reynolds.
My back killing me, bro.
And just like that, we're out of the building because I'm about to leave.
Roxy Reynolds is so mid.
I don't even pay attention to tight ends like that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yo, my fucking.
I'm Mr. Lettuce.
I give you my 4. No.
And I hate naming people that I didn't watch play, so I can't even do that.
Try all time.
I Tony.
in the season.
Playing right now.
Oh, right now.
Oh, right now.
Playing right now.
Travis Kelce,
Number 1.
Mark Andrews,
Number 2.
Ty Hawkinson,
Yeah.
3.
Hawkinson. Give me Kittle.
4.
Give me Dallas Goedert somewhere in there too.
Yeah, and I'll take Dallas.
5.
And I don't think
That's
it's
1 to
anything
5.
wrong. Yeah, that's 1 to 5. And I'll actually take that's 1 to 5.
You have an honorable mention?
Nah, I would like Kyle Pitts can't block and he's not healthy right now, and we're not using him on offense. So
Like y'all fucking these strippers. Can we please wrap it up, please?
Wrap it up to fuck the strippers? Why would you wrap it up to fuck a stripper? Just do
why
it.
wouldn't you wrap it up to fuck the stripper?
Bro, they don't got nothing about me.
Dalton Schultz is a good tight end too.
Only
Yes, but he's not in the top
only
5.
No.
live once.
Who else?
Bro, just rip your skin off.
Yo, can we talk about how Evan Ingram's having a good season this year?
He is? I didn't know this. They're the Jaguars.
I'm not gonna hold you. Evan Ingram is having a decent season, bro. Like for a tight end who everybody thought was calling a bust and like couldn't catch the ball and like some people would say he was a practice hero. Like,
Yeah, man. I remember when Jabril came. Jabril said like, I was talking to him directly. He was like, "Yo, bro," and he was like, "In practice, this nigga's the best tight end in the league." He was like, and then he gets in the game and it's like,
he just be folded.
yeah. He was like, he's be forward. He was like, and I'm not even saying it to talk shit. He was like, I'm just like, it's just like, what's his stat line right now?
I mean, he also was unhealthy for like 2 games.
2 games.
How many? Like 30 catches, 400 yards.
Bro. Let's just say it's stats.
Why are you rushing?
Cause I've been up since 4:45
Was he
in
Polish?
the morning.
Yeah, I gotta get home and fry some chicken before I go to bed. I got work tomorrow.
Okay, so
I
36,
ain't eat no meal today, bro. Like, I wanna go home.
36 receptions, 352 yards, 1 touchdown.
Nice.
That's 10 catches. That's 10 yards. He's averaging 10 yards a catch.
That's
Every
it.
time on a terrible team, when they throw him the ball, it's a first down.
I don't think that's good. But teach his own.
I don't think it's good either.
About halfway through the season, a little bit more than halfway, so he'll probably end up with
600 yards.
Ain't that like Kyle Pitts stat line?
600 yards ish.
That's like Kyle Pitts stat line.
Decent tight end season. I mean, but that's kind of similar to the season that he's had.
This man never went over 6 touchdowns on a season.
He never had a bad season with
It's
the
hard.
Giants.
It's hard to get touchdowns.
He's only went over
He's a tight
7.
end, bro.
He's only went over 700 yards once, and that was his rookie year.
He's
He's
not.
been on the Giants.
And he's also not. You also have to think. There's Christian Kirk. There's
those
Travis
aren't bad
Etienne.
seasons, though,
Who's the other receiver on that team? Like they're not throwing the ball to him.
Name his starting quarterback for every team that he's been on.
Eli, Daniel Jones.
Eli at the end of his career. Then you go right to Daniel Jones.
Eli, Daniel Jones, and
Then you got Trevor Lawrence.
and he also had half a year of Mike Glennon and Jake Fromm.
Why are we talking about Evan Ingram?
Which statistically
We're
is
talking about tight ends.
is the worst quarterbacking. I think
Let's
in
talk
the
about
history of
Tiana
football.
Stats don't always tell the whole story.
Nah,
bro.
Stats don't tell the whole story at all.
That's why I said he's having like.
No, he's having decent. I mean, he never had a terrible season. Like for the Giants, it was just he folded in key moments over and over and over. So it made it seem like he was real
That
shitty.
bum ass receiver y'all got right now that wanted to be a $1 trillion man.
Who you talking about?
Kenny Galladay, my man.
Okay, Galladay.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Wait, all right, real fast before we go.
I drafted him in fantasy last year.
Yo, yeah, shout out to all you people who did that. Shout out to Lenny again. Real quick, everybody, we're gonna close out. Where y'all think Odell's going?
Hopefully Dallas, bro.
I think Odell is going to Drake's house.
Pause.
Oh, I don't get it.
Right.
Where do you think Odell going?
So I actually have some insider tea, guys.
Don't say it on the pod. Don't say it on the pod. Don't say it on the pod.
Why not?
Can you get
Say it
fired?
on the pod.
Can I get fired?
Yeah.
Don't say it on the pod.
Say it on the pod.
No. Why can't I say it on the pod? Why not?
Do it.
He wants to come back to New York. Like, no,
I think that's obvious.
he wants to come back to New York.
I think that's obvious. Yeah.
Like with actual like conversations. Like he wants to come back to New York. Will he come back to New York? I don't know. I think the only thing that'll end up, it's like, so where this Thursday is the Odell Bowl between the Giants and the Cowboys. Realistically,
Whoever wins is gonna get Odell.
I'm not even gonna say whoever wins gonna get Odell, but kind of who wins gonna get Odell. But
Niggas should be playing for. Niggas should be going into that with their head because it's
yeah, and
behind the Eagles.
I think
Odell ultimately does not want to go to the Cowboys, like because he's a Giant. In his heart, he's a Giant.
I think he's doing too much.
Like he didn't do it.
He's milking it, bro. Pick a team, bro.
I love getting milked.
Why Thursday gotta be the Odell Bowl?
I mean, because that's teams are waiting for him.
I heard that.
Like,
That's the thing.
That's
like
what you choose to comment on. You ain't said shit all episode. You gonna choose to put me out there like that?
but yeah, like he actually he'd be open to Dallas because like Jerry's probably the only owner who's down to give him a multi-year contract, and that's what he wants. He wants a multi-year contract. He doesn't want veterans minimum.
Hey, Jerry said,
I mean, that's what he's getting at least this year.
And
He want $5
the
million for the rest of the
Cowboys
season.
are the type of team to give him a 2-year contract, not veterans minimum. So,
Hey yo, that's
I don't
funny
know.
as.
but he does, but he doesn't want to go to Dallas. I like not that he doesn't want to go, but he would rather be in New York. But Dallas probably gives him a better chance to win the Super Bowl
I
though.
apologize, bro. Please look at this.
Reg, where you think he going? Shout out Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, shout out to Dennis Rodman, man.
So realistically, I think he may be going to Dallas. But because we lost Dallas Goedert, I'm going to say Philadelphia.
All right, bro.
Bro, you on this dumb shit.
This has been the end of regulation
The Eagles,
podcast.
the Eagles do fucking sign. They
Bro, we signed fucking anybody.
They're not getting Odell back.
Bro, how do we sign?
No.
How do we end up? Just listen. How do we end up after losing on Monday night? Tuesday, we signed Linval Joseph, and then the next morning we signed Ndamukong Suh.
Because the niggas signing for veterans.
Them niggas need money.
That's what Odell's going to have to sign.
And at the end of the day, also,
give him more than
not to mention,
No, for
you
the
guys
rest of-
figured out that you need niggas to stop the fucking middle of the to create interior pressure.
realistically, Odell's going to a team this year he thinks he can win a Super Bowl with. That has nothing to do with what happens next year.
Odell wants.
You can't sign a multi-year deal in the middle of the season as a free agent. You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
Now you go sign a 1-year deal.
You can only sign a 1-year deal for the rest of the year. You can't sign a multi-year deal in the middle of the season as a free agent. You can't. So he's going to a team he thinks can win the Super Bowl. That has nothing to do with what he's going to do at the end of the season into next year. That has nothing to do with it.
But
That's
I think ideally,
is it that, that's a contractual fact.
I think what he's
Yeah, you
saying,
can.
yeah, nah, he's right.
Okay,
but
good job.
I think what niggas is saying is like he would rather go to a team wherever he's going this year. I think he would want to be there for at least 2 years. So the decision that he makes, he doesn't want to be seen as the guy who just comes out, goes to the team that's trying to win the Super Bowl. Which not for nothing. Like if you a high caliber weapon, you can get that off. Like just I would try to get that off. Like. And then it's just like, hey, we do pay me X amount of $1 million a year. You got Odell Beckham. Like, I would
And
love
so
to see players.
his thing is like, yo, I've already lived the rock star lifestyle, like the doing this and doing that. Like I want to, like, he got a kid now, so he's kind of like, I want to go somewhere and build it to be home. Essentially, he also wants a big media space. So really, I didn't think it would come down to Dallas and New York, quite frankly. But as the season went on, and shout out to Madeline Burke,
Hey man, if he want to come catch passes from Marcus Mariota, he can.
Oh my God.
But on that note, this has been episode 80.
I won't even want that for him, and I don't even give a fuck about him like that, and I just don't want that for him.
Hey man, come see us when we got Lamar next year. This has been episode 80 end of regulation.
it's hella women in Atlanta who look like Lamar Jackson.
All right, this your boy, Mister. I'm out.
Yo, what?
Are they women though?
Yo.
Close the podcast.
Bro, it's a fact. Bro, it's a fact.
Not leave it to the music at all.
Big love in the building.
To the music at all.
Make sure I get that motherfucking love.
Do not leave it to the music go on.
Yeah. Rose, I don't need no motivation. Trying to change my situation, make a lane away from niggas. Hit a fade away on niggas. I don't get no explanations. I don't need no validation. I don't see no competition. I don't need no phony bitches. I don't fuck with opposition. Kill them all with preparation. Mix the flow with education. Smoke the whole of medication. Get these hoes above my face. If you ain't adding to my space, then you a cancer to my greatness. Yeah, bitch.